Okay, hold on, guys. I'm trying to get Instagram turned on. Piece of shit, of course. There it goes. Right? Wait. Maybe I didn't do it yet. Hold on. Stream key. Oh, I didn't turn it on yet. Hold on, guys. I gotta put Instagram on. Sorry. Paste. Paste. Okay, what happened now? Oh my god, hold on. Paste. Oh my god, what is happening? No, oh my god, guys, hold on. The fuck? Wrong link. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why does this always do this to me? Come on. Delete it. Guys, hold on. I'm sorry. What's happening? Okay. I don't know what's happening. I need my link. Share. Copy. Shut up. Copy. Why does this always happen? Paste. I don't understand, dude. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I guess it's not working. I was trying to get Instagram to work. Is it live? Come on. Ah, there it goes. Okay. Okay, so we're live. Hi, everybody. I'm Reality Kristen. Sorry that I'm not with it at the moment. Nobody's here yet, so I'll just wait a couple minutes. Actually, there's people here, but okay. Looks like it's working, right? Where's everybody at? Let me share my link. Okay, we're good. My notes, that would be nice. Notes would be good here. Okay. So we are talking about RHONY, and I apologize for the delay. I am Reality with Kristen Marie on the YouTube, with Reality Kristen Marie YouTube channel on the Who's Starting On podcast. Sorry, if you're listening on the podcast side, this is RHONY part 1. It's extremely triggering. Actually, I should put a trigger warning, huh? We should put a trigger warning. I don't know where anybody is. Nobody's here yet. I'm trigger warning. Banner. That, and then we get trigger warning. Trigger warning. Let's make one. Okay. No. I need a banner. Not an allegedly banner. A trigger warning. Trigger warning for RHONY. Okay. All right. Why is that lettering like that? Okay. Can you guys read that? All right. Okay. I'll see if anybody's here yet. Well, there's 175 people watching, but nobody in the chat. Oh, that's what it is. Maybe the live chat's not working, guys. Is the live chat not working? Let me know if you can. Hey, Dustin, are you there? Hopefully it's still working. Let me see. All right, well, I'm just going to start because I don't know where everybody. Okay, it's working. Okay, good. Thank you, Dustin, for answering me. Did you watch the episode, Dustin? I'm going to do a recap, but I'll drop the link in case you want to come up and talk about it with me, or do the recap with me, just if you want, you or Larja or whoever. Wait for everybody to get here. I don't know where everybody's at. I don't know if this is the right link. I don't think it is. No. Copy. Paste. Come on now. Paste it. Hey. Oh, you're here. Okay, good. There's a streamer. Like, all right, I was waiting for everybody to get here, like Palaver and all, before I started. Sorry, I was a little late. I couldn't find my notes. It took me forever. I always say I do that to you guys. I'm so sorry. Portrait. I found these things too. Watch. Where are they at? Reaction things. Oh wait, can you see them? Look. Look. Rain. Aren't they cute? I love it. I didn't know they had these.
How you doing, Krista?
Hey, want to do RHONY? Part one. Okay.
Sure, we're gonna do that one. Sure, that's
Did you
fine.
watch it?
I seen some of the clips on it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I seen some of the clips on it. Yeah, I can do it with you.
Okay. All right. Well, it's pretty bad.
It was
Um.
pretty triggering, so I didn't get through the whole thing, but it was
Yeah. I don't know if
pretty.
you can do this. Okay. Trigger warning. Is that?
That's okay. That's okay. I can see it.
You can say it. All right. You think it's good, or should I put a banner too?
Just put the banner. Just be careful for your
Yeah.
safety. Go ahead, put the banner, but you can see it. I can see it. Everybody else can see it. But go ahead
Okay.
and put the banner just in case.
Yeah. Let me make a banner too. Oh wait, no, that. Scroll. Okay. Trigger. So, what do you? I think I don't know what I think about this season, about this whole franchise.
Mm. I can tell you what I think about the whole franchise.
What
I
do you
think
think?
the whole franchise needs to be rebooted. The whole franchise, Bravo needs to have uh, team meetings and they need to
Hmm.
make some big changes to the franchise. That's my opinion and my own. Some people don't have to agree with it, but that's my opinion on RHONY. I think that RHONY is on its way out. Uh,
So,
I don't think that RHONY. I think that RHONY is on its way on a downward spiral so
yeah.
far.
Well, I mean, the thing I don't know. Like they haven't really gotten to the fact that she lied about telling Uba, but I think
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be pretty bad. Like I think that's going to be. She's already basically. Thank you, Mamir. Danny. I know. I feel like she's got to go. I don't need
Okay,
my.
Mama Mayor. Hi, Mama Mayor. Hi, Mama Mayor. Mm.
I'm sorry. I'm like yelling at everybody. Cats. I couldn't. I'm like
You're
losing.
okay.
I apologize.
I like your new background you got on there.
Yeah. Somebody came up with it. Somebody came up on the panel with it, and I was like, "Give me that now!" And then me and Larja downloaded it. All right, so let's get into the recap with Bernie and talk
Okay.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we started out. Everybody has nobody's talked to Brynn. Brynn is completely checked out. She,
Mm.
the biggest takeaway from the whole season for me, like I didn't watch any of it until the end, until Ray told
I
me
didn't either.
was Brynn, spreading rumors about Jessel's marriage, saying that she was in love with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we had Brynn also, about her experience. She said it was a sexual assault, an essay, right? I thought
Right.
in the episode she said it was rape, I don't
Right.
know. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
not I'm not making a decision on whether I believe that part of it. I just don't think that her yelling about it drunk in a manic way and using it as a weapon
Right.
what should be celebrated. I don't
I
think
don't think it does either. Mm-mm.
the way she said it should not be celebrated.
Mm-mm.
She said it shouldn't be celebrated. She didn't celebrate it to come out and talk about it to be one with everybody or to like bring people together or to like make a discussion. She brought it up as a weapon. So
Sure.
it's kind of hard to take her serious.
Mm.
I like how everybody's, oh, they're I'm sorry that you went through that, but I really hope that I'm right and she did. I hope she's lying about it. I do because I don't want anybody to have to go through that. But the
Mm-hmm.
way she's using it and talking about it, it just doesn't seem like I don't get it. I don't get it.
Right.
I don't
Right.
know. She weaponized it, and that's the part I'm going to have a problem with because
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she would say to Uba and Uba would clock it out. She's like, she didn't clock it. Like, I
Mm.
don't know. And the way that she sits there and the way that she's crying, like she's the victim and
Mm.
she thinks that everybody picked on her, but it doesn't matter. You're all grown ass woman. Like, by the time you get to Puerto Rico, why are you such a drunk, manic mess?
Mm.
Like, I get it, they're on vacation, but the things that you do and say when you're like that are just very hurtful. Like Jenna called it out at the end of this episode, at the end of the part one. But she
Mm.
literally she comes in smiling and then she starts to cry, right?
Mm.
And they're like, all they want her to do is they want to hold her accountable, And she's nothing to apologize for, she says. She did an article after this, doubled down on telling Uba. Jenna just wants her to listen and see how much she's hurt her. And especially with Jessel, like with Jessel's husband, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she just lives in Delulu land.
Mm.
When Brynn approaches Jessel's dressing room, she's like, everything's fine, right? Like she looks in her dressing room and Brynn's like, no, Brynn, everything is not fine. In fact, everything's worse. And she's like, all these dark fucking accusations around Puerto Rico. Like, she told her, she's like, I was rooting for you. She said to her, I was rooting for you, but, for you to come out on the other side of this, but you need to she tells her, you need to admit your faults and take accountability, because, like, this can't go, like, nobody's going to be able to film with her.
No.
I want to film with her.
I think this is going to be her final season. RHONY, because there ain't nobody that's gonna be. There's no like you said, there's nobody that's going to be filming with her after this. No, there's nobody that is going to be wanting to be filming with her, and I don't think they should have to film with her.
Right.
But I think this needs to be her final season. I think that there's almost a person that can only go. A person that should only be allowed to be on this show for several years now.
Well,
I do understand that New York has RHONY has been rebooted, but I don't think that she should be on the next season of RHONY, if that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think that she should be allowed to be back on next season.
I don't think so either, and I think that she's dangerous. She's a liability for people. Which she did to Jessel's marriage.
She's a liability to the network.
And to the network, exactly. And the way that she was screaming about, I don't know, like, and say that I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know the person that she's speaking of that said I got confused. I thought she said it was sometime before BravoCon. I thought that she had said in the my banner, sorry, when she was telling them about it, she said she called Uber. It was right before BravoCon. So I don't know.
I see your banner. Your banner's up there. Your banner's up there. I can see your banner on my side.
So she literally, but then she said she when she talked about it, she let 17 years out of therapy. So it happened 17 years ago. That's the part I'm like, I don't know. So, like, for her to say that she called Uber in a panic and said it when she was like panic and saying a bunch of other stuff. If it happened 17 years ago, it's like, I don't know. You weaponized it. She weaponized it, used it for, I don't even know if it's for sympathy. I don't know why.
That's I want to say 17 years ago is a very long time ago.
It is.
That's not to me, that's not relevant. There's things that I'm going through currently right now.
Yeah.
And I don't think that 17 years ago and in the past tense is anything relevant on this show.
Well, the way that
I don't think the way she's taking it, and for the people that are hosting this show, the people that are watching this show, we don't understand it because we think about what we're going through currently, including myself and I. I don't think the stuff that I'm not talking about past tense. I'm talking about currently.
Right. But she's talking when she said it.
She's talking about past tense.
I know, but we're talking about when she said she was great.
Yeah.
So that's why it's relevant. It is relevant. I'm just curious, like, if it happened 17 years ago and she held it in that long, that's the only part I'm like, I thought she said it happened right before BravoCon, and that's why she didn't want to go. So I didn't
see that part. I didn't see that part.
That's the biggest part. That's the biggest thing. It's going to really probably ruin the entire show. The lie that she's telling, if it's about telling Uba. But there's a lot of things that she's done, and she just I don't know. I didn't even like her. I don't know. I don't even think she looked happy to be there. She didn't want to be there.
She didn't want to. I could tell that she didn't want to be there through the whole entire season. I can kind of feel. I can feel when people feel highly uncomfortable, and I can kind of tell that myself. So I could tell that she didn't want to really be there.
Yeah, and she's every time she's in an interview or anything, she's playing the victim. She's literally she thinks the whole cast is. She doesn't want to know why everybody is hey powder, why everybody is giving them poor this one, poor that, poor, instead of worrying about her. But they did. They just took a moment when they talked about it, they took a moment to tell her they were sorry that it happened to her. The fact that she weaponized it, I mean, I don't know. Like, I want to get to the part where she didn't tell Uba, where she's lying about telling Uba, because Uba had such a visceral, like a reaction to it. It was so mind blowing that she is doubling down on it. So I wanted the fact that she's already fighting with them about the things that she won't take accountability for, like the Jessel stuff, is awful. And it just,
Right.
how can be friends with somebody like, I'm not gonna be friends with you after that. Like I would like to be friends with somebody like Kenya after the Bolo stuff. That threw me off, Bolo. And then like, you're not a girl's girl. And then, they do these things and it's like, no, like who's gonna want to hang out with these? Like nobody's gonna hang out with you after this, you big mouth.
I don't know. I know.
I just wish that she would have watched before the reunion, would have watched everybody's reactions and how she wasn't being, visceral. Exactly. It was sick. She got sick.
I've seen a lot of. I've seen
her stomach caliber. Like she remember, like she was. It was so horrible. It was so tragic. It was gut wrenching to watch her go through that because it didn't at first. It didn't like register to me like, oh, how serious that lie could be until I saw her reaction to it, and that's why we need to get to that part. Like I hope they get to this after this. But there's a lot of things they have, that had to be like, I don't know. I thought they all looked stunning except for Brynn. I didn't like her hair. I didn't like her makeup. I didn't like her dress. Erin's pregnant. She looked amazing. Jessel looks amazing with whatever work she said she didn't get done, which I'm like, whatever. Glow ups are like, they're my favorite. I don't understand. I do not understand Jenna's outfit. Can somebody please, somebody in the plain Jenna's outfit for me, please? What is that look?
I can't explain it to you, but
what's on her head? What is that look? Did she shave her head, or does that go with the outfit? Is she wearing a head cover?
I think that's part of the outfit. I don't think she shaved her
head. It's a turban. Like it's a turban. Okay. I know she's all into fashion, but somebody tell me, is it something that happened? Did she lose her hair? Is that like she going through something? Like I didn't understand why she had a thing on her hair, her head. I don't like her outfit. Maybe I don't understand fashion, but that is, to me, it's like that was more of a runway look, like something you just wear runway and that's it, Exactly, acting like she has done nothing. When she was, hey dad's here, like when she was talking to Jessel and Jessel's like, do you understand my husband watched this, and Brynn that was the only time she was actually feeling really bad. I think was the only time she felt bad. And I think it's only because she had no excuse to say what she said about. She basically she was saying that that he's not Jessel's love of her life, that her husband's not the love of her life, and Brynn's like, as soon as they started talking to her, Jessel was like, do you understand the relationship damage that you have done? You know what I mean? She's like, you have to take accountability for saying that my soulmate, my husband is not my soulmate, and then like Erin's like, Erin was happy to be there. She's ready to get, like, she just wants to get this over with. But, when Jenna walks in, Erin just starts to cry, and then Jenna's like, literally, Jenna doesn't want to talk about her relationship. I don't know why this is an issue. She's married. The woman's name's Cass. She met Cass's mom. Why do we care? Why we don't need to I would prefer if I prefer Jenna and her wife to keep her wife off the show because it'll save their relationship. Because look what's happening with Jessel. Look what's happened with Abe, the guy that went around across the country to go get a sandwich. That guy, I think it's Jessel's husband. Like that whole situation, But Jenna doesn't want to talk about her relationship. But she's there. Cass is there at least. But then I guess Andy must have seen Cass at a party, and Cass avoided Andy Cohen, which is weird. Like if my husband was at a party and saw Andy Cohen, I would hope they would talk to him if Andy was my boss. But it is what it is. I don't know. She probably just doesn't want to be. I get it. She doesn't want to be in the limelight.
Do you think that she avoided Andy Cohen because Andy Cohen's got some plans in the works?
No, I don't. I think Cass just doesn't want to be a part of this whole. What does Todd call it? In the gutter with our gutter bitches, in the gutter with us bitches. I forget what he calls us, gutter bitches. In the gutter with us bitches. I get it. Like if you see what goes on in these shows and these franchises, the relationships. If you don't want your relationship public, don't worry. It's going to be public enough as it is. Permission to flirt with dad. Sure. You can flirt with my dad. The only thing is I have to, I think he's in Instagram or I think he's in Facebook. So I have to put up your things, your things. So permission to flirt with dad. Sure. As he's single. Dad Clancy. Oh my God, you guys are gonna fight over my dad. That's funny. Who's on Instagram? Anybody?
I am.
Oh, I
Well,
don't see.
uh,
Dad. My
I
dad
thought
is.
I, I thought
Mhm.
I was on. I thought I was on Instagram, but I do have an account.
But
So,
yeah, there's my dad. You can drink real quick. But I don't know. This I thought we were gonna go right into the Uber stuff, but mm, good news for Uber. She moved in with her dude. Yay! She's like a married woman. Like, well, she's a taken woman. She was so nervous about moving in with us. I need your listen. I had to mute. I just mute Jessel because his grandpa's in the background. And I don't want to hear. Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry he was coughing. So
I know. I just you know how it is. You know we talked about this before. You know.
that's okay.
He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be. You know. It doesn't. It's not. He doesn't. You know what I mean. We don't have your pop's permission for him to be on camera. That's the only thing. You know what I mean. You know.
Okay. Well, he's not on camera. He was just. He's
I
not
know.
on camera.
That's he wants, but I'm just saying. I didn't know if he was. You know. I'm just saying. All right. Where am I at? So, all right. When Erin sits down and she starts talking about, she said she's extremely happy. They talked about him. What's her name? What's his name? Abe, I think his name is. Spending or cashing in the Bitcoin. And she said, look, like we were going through a bad time. Like we were going through money troubles and he didn't want to worry me. We needed the money. I guess they had a pocketbook line at some point, and Erin and her husband. So they talk about that. She says that, you know, she also, Erin's pregnant. She also lost her dad. So she loses her dad. Her mom's sick. Yeah, and she had no idea that her dad was sick. So between filming and the reunion, she loses her dad, Erin, and she's pregnant. She did get a chance to tell her dad that she was pregnant, so that's awesome. But it's just really sad because I didn't realize that she's gonna go with her mom, her dad. Oh man! And then she's pregnant. Like the stress of being pregnant as it is, but the stress of losing your parent and and your mom's fighting for her life as it is.
Right.
You know, it's just a shame. I really give Erin a lot of credit. But Erin's, you know, Uba moved to, I think it's Connecticut. She lives in Connecticut. So I guess she's going to do the show from there if they're going to even come back. But Jenna did marry. So they are married. So it's not her girlfriend. They are married. They had a little thing in Texas. But she said she's going to be more honest with the ladies about her relationship. I think they all know Cass. I'm just curious what she looks like. I'm curious because I don't understand Jenna's look. She's a pretty girl, but I also think that I do think she's having money problems. I don't think that was a stretch. I still don't have an answer on the Uber. I wish that we could get an answer on the Uber. Why did Erin have to pay for your Uber? Why did Erin have to use her card for your Uber? Why didn't you have your own Uber card? Why didn't you have your own credit card, Jenna? You literally retired from what's it called? What was it when she retired from? One of those preppy places.
I don't know.
J. Crew. She was J. Crew. I guess a manager for 25 years. So I know she has money. It's a joke that she has money problems, but I'm confused about the Uber. Like she had to use Erin's money. It was like $900. Well, 200, I don't know. We can't figure out the right number, but it was a lot.
For the Uber?
To New York. But she never paid her back. And it's weird to me. It's just weird to me. I mean, he's been married for 48 years. So, I mean, maybe in high school, they were probably fighting over him. My mom was. And my mom and him they were high school sweethearts. And then they broke up for a couple of years. My mom had me and my brother. He had blah, 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 blah. And they got back together very soon after. Like, they were only broken up for like 5 years or something. They both got married. Married my mom. He's been with my mom for almost 40 years. And then they just got separated and they're getting a divorce. But it's okay. My dad's a good looking guy. It's at least I can talk about it without crying right now. But yeah, people probably fought about over him. But in high school, they definitely did. He was like the number one. He was a wrestler, so he was like what's it called? Dad, state champion, I don't know how, but state champs, blah 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 blah, all that crap. My dad's a wrestler, so yeah, and he's got a little bit of this. Tired, single. Yeah. Anybody? I just kidding. I told him we were going to do a dating game for him. Oh, God, that's so weird. I can't even talk about that. Oh, my God, never mind. I can't even think about my dad with somebody else. So weird. Anyway, I love my dad.
You never know what your future holds, Christmas.
Dustin, isn't that strange? Isn't that the wildest thing ever for me to tell you that my parents are separated? Like, did you ever think in a million years that I would call you and say something like that? My parents are separated.
Nope.
Like, I mean, honestly, it's the craziest thing. But
Well, I never thought you'd say that.
I still can't. It's weird for me to even.
I'm kind of surprised that you just said that to me.
Well, everybody, I know. I thought I told you. Everybody, I mean, everybody here knows because I had a breakdown over it when it first happened.
Well, I know you told me, but I couldn't comprehend it till just now.
They were married for a really long time, together for a long time. It was almost 40 years, I think.
Well, that's surprising.
And to be there in high school, so I mean, I can't really tell you anymore. I don't really know after I can't. There's a lot, but I love my dad, and I just want him to be happy. And
well, you never know. You never know what the future holds. So
I mean, I thought 70 is not old. I think 70, you still have a good 20 years left. Like, and he's retired, and he can, But anyway, but let's get back to this. So,
hold on a minute here.
Like when people chat, when people flirt with them, it's so weird. But anyway,
what do you consider old if you think 70 is not old?
I don't think. I mean, I don't consider anybody old anymore. I don't think that age matters anymore because the way that they messed up our calendar years and shit back in like the 870. So I mean, look at this. I'm 35. Okay. So I'm 35. From now on, every birthday that I have, I'm not going to get a year younger. A year older. I will never tell the universe. I will never tell the universe that I'm a year older. I can't believe that we did that to ourselves. All we did was tell the universe the age. So I'm reversing my age. I'm going to get my $12,000 in Botox and fillers, get another $12,000 more, keep my face looking young, and just I'm going to be younger every year because this is
more
crazy.
Power to you.
My dad to get an RV that he can use as a tour bus, so he can drive around, pick you up, pick up Larja, pick up Mims, pick up, and we got to get to Larja somehow. We got to pick up Q, pick up Erin. We got to pick up everybody on the way to LA. So we get to Larja in North Carolina. What's North Cali, South Cali? Have our podcast episodes together. Have our cast trip. Then my dad drives us all the way back. Drops everybody off, and we have to go to BravoCon. All right, let me just get this. I'm daydreaming. I'm trying to manifest it.
I know.
Tony B. Hey, Tony B. I agree. Age does not matter. I refuse to tell the universe that I'm a year older any longer. I can't believe how dumb we are.
I'll be 23 next month.
Dustin, no, you won't. You'll be 22. You'll be 21. You'll be 21. No. 35. Listen, 35 is the perfect age. I'm 40. Technically, if you ask the universe, it would tell you I'm 47.
Well, good you are.
I will never, ever tell that I'm not 47. I am 35, and that is it. Okay? I'm 35.
I got one thing. I got one thing I want to tell you.
What?
You can't ever lie about your age to the police.
Yes, I can. Oh, the police?
Yeah.
They don't even know I exist. They don't even know I'm. After I got off the paper, I do not. They don't even know who I am. Nope. What, you want to leave? Come here. The IRS and the government. They don't. Krista, who? Who? No, I was kidding. No, I'm done. I have no reason for them to have my name, my number. I have no reason to give them anything. I'm not in trouble. I've been in trouble since 2017, and I never will get. I'm like 10-2. I don't do anything wrong. I don't even fucking. I spent 25 years in fucking court and jail and fucking rehab and a mess. Anyway, so back to Jenna sitting down. Jenna, huh?
I'm just saying that so people realize you can't do that to the police because that's breaking the law.
Oh, well, I mean, I did that enough. I'm done breaking the law. I really am. Anyway, let's get back to this because I'm trying to make my things bigger here. Hey, Tony. So we have Jenna. Jenna's promising to be more, open about her relationship. I don't think it's necessary. I'm more interested in why she's not paying her Uber bill. Yes, cross country. Exactly. I'll pick you up too. We'll pick everybody up. I want to. So I'm saying like I want to pick up Mims. I want to pick up Dustin, all of us. That all started at the same time. Anyway, but soon after that, let's see, we have Sai and her random feud. I guess with Jenna, I don't know, something about calling her Sai a bipolar bitch, and that she said he looks like Dory from Finding Nemo. I thought that was so rude. Sai calling him, I don't know, Pavitt. Finding Nemo or Dory. He doesn't look, he kind of looks like Dory actually. He's cute though. But anyway, he called her a bipolar bitch, and she was in therapy. She said she was bipolar before, but I think she's just like me, tired of people's shit. That's all. She don't take people's shit. And that's why people think that she's a psycho because she doesn't know how to keep her.
Mhm.
Guys like me. She's
Did
like,
you?
I could stop going. I'm going to I'm in counseling for my anger. I'm in anger management. I could lie and say it's working like Teresa does, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not like I have anger issues. I can't help it. And I tried not to, but it's part of the bipolar stuff, but whatever it is. But anyway, neither one of them apologized to each other. So she'll just say bipolar bitch and he'll just say Dory from 90 Nemo and we'll just move on because it doesn't matter. Jessel says he doesn't want to apologize. But anyway, I don't think that, I think he does not owe Beyonce an apology. He does not owe Elon an apology because I don't want the next Elon or the next Beyonce, especially Beyonce. So that was stupid. And you know what? I could tell right away that Jessel, that he does not want to have another child. And I agree now that she's finally on board with the fact that he just doesn't want to have another child with her. They already have 2 little boys as it is. So, after we talk about her, they go to Raquel, and I love Raquel's relationship. I just do. I love Raquel's relationship. I think that she's I think that what's her name? What's her name? I forget her name. She's good people though. And the fact that, she was in New York. Well, Raquel in New York, she went to go see her before she got married. She went to go visit her mom in New York. She hadn't seen her mom in a long time. But it was a lot for her. She has started a relationship with her mom, her biological mom. So, she's like, she hasn't been in touch with her since. So I don't know. They say that they have like problems with communication with iPads and shit, but I don't know. I feel like they deserve to have a relationship. Like she deserves to have a relationship with her family and to work on it. So whatever she has to do, her nastiness is gone. I noticed that. I didn't know her. I watched a little bit of last season. Dory didn't start the nastiness. He didn't. She did, right? That's what I thought. What was the deal? Was her grandma or her mom that she was in communication with Raquel? I don't know. But anyway, so they think that Brynn says that Cy put her through hell. I want to. I'm not that far. But did you see who won the AFC and NFC? The Eagles won. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and my team lost, darn it.
What? Who were you for?
I'm for the Buffalo Bills.
What? Get out of here, dude. I bleed green. Dustin, you got to bleed green. You got to start bleeding green with me.
No.
And the Chiefs. Randy Reid used to be our coach. It's amazing. This is another rematch of like 2 years ago. We were in the Super Bowl with them 3 years ago. Like nobody can tell me now that the Eagles don't have a good reputation. Like now you can say, yes, Tony B. Now you can say that the Eagles are you can be proud to be an Eagles fan because they've had a good run for the last 10 years.
Well, now I can say that I'm rooting for the Eagles.
You are?
I'm rooting for the Eagles so that the Kansas City Chiefs don't win again.
We need a Packers fan. No, all right. You can be a Packers fan, but I got to get an Eagles background. I got to make one. I'll make one after this. But anyway, so yeah, I will definitely come up there. I wanted to. So the Richie B, I think her name was, that came into
I want my next year. I want my team to go to the Super Bowl.
I mean, they almost made it this year. Let me put Eagles.
They didn't look at there all the way though.
But anyway, after we talk about this, I want to get in and get everybody's opinion on the Justin and Blake stuff. Packers fan. I'm so excited. I wasn't even Pat's leader. Get out. I was all for the Patriots, but I don't like what's his face. I don't like him. You know who I'm talking about. 6 Super Bowl rings. What's his name? He's retired. I forget. God. You know what I'm talking about. The one that was married to Giselle. Hey, Renee.
Hi, Renee.
Thank you. I feel like shit, Renee. I haven't been able to wake up. Like that's my best friend who lives down the street. My best friend. She literally. I feel like something's up around here. It's so gloomy. But anyway, so Brynn has lost all prop. Brynn has no friends. I don't understand. Cy and her start fighting about Aaron jumping in. Aaron, everybody thinks that Sai made Brynn's life miserable. Brynn thinks Sai made Aaron, and oh my God, Krista, I'm all confused now. Brynn is saying that Sai was screaming at her and it made her life miserable, and they were all jumping in on her. And when they were in Sag Harbor, Brynn wanted to leave. Like, she was telling Aaron she wanted to leave because the girls were like outing her, whatever. She's just always the victim. I don't understand. I just realized that, you know. When Sai screamed at her the first night they were there, like, she said, "Oh, I've been holding that in for 5 weeks." So you literally this entire season, that's what you were mad at because she screamed at you in the very beginning. I'm glad you're an Eagles fan. I know. Listen, I have no choice. When I was like, it's just one of those things where my parents were just Eagles fans growing. It's like it's been just
Hey,
emblazoned in me.
are you still doing hot tea? Are you still doing hot tea at night?
I do a high tea now. I'm just high. No. I've been doing my more regular show at 12 something, and then coming back and doing like an afternoon or an evening, or been doing long shows here.
Because I got some tea that I want.
All right, well, let me get through this first.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Because I want everybody's opinion on Brynn. I mean, everybody's saying pretty much the same thing. Do you guys, what do you guys think about what she said? Like, I'm not saying I don't believe her, but I thought in the very beginning she said she was raped. Okay. And now they're saying essay, whatever. But I don't know. For her to bring it up after 17 years, and I guess it weaponize it, that's where I'm confused. I don't know what to feel about it. I don't know. It's like you can forgive her or whatever, but like the way she said it, it's not like, I don't think she's taking it as serious as everybody else. And I think it's a defense mechanism, and she needs serious help. Like, Brynn is very, very fucked up, and it's a shame because it's almost sad to watch how I don't know. I thought this whole season that she was just unbothered, but the way she's crying, I don't know if she's crying because she's caught and she's getting, she's being told all the bad things she's done, or she's crying because she severely needs help. And as far as I know, that's the only thing that she said happened to her. But like, it's a big thing, but like, I don't think she's never. I don't know. And number one, Uba did not tell her that she sucks dick for a living. The only person that said that was Jeff Lewis. Not Aaron, not Uba, not anybody after that, not anybody before that, just her and Jeff Lewis. And Aaron said, I don't think she does that. So she took that, she used it against them, and basically now saying Uba said, she says that, how could you say that to me? I told you I was raped, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But then when she said she let it out, it was 17 years of therapy. Again, did it happen 17 years ago? Did it happen recently? Was it somebody in the Bravo world? Did they have to worry about this person? You said you see him still. He's still in the streets. And I think that when Aaron's telling her that to turn him in or out him, I think Aaron doesn't believe her. And I think Aaron wants her to be accountable for either this is a lie or you need to say who this person is, because, what if you say you see him around, he's a dangerous person. I don't know. I feel like that Aaron's right, that this person should be exposed, especially if she said he's in the vicinity of New York. It's kind of like, what the fuck? I don't need you on my wires. Please get off my wires. Thank you. But so then we get to Uba, and like I said, she moved to Connecticut, and the cast she's confused. Everybody's confused. She's extremely happy, Uba said, and she was ready to start her married or engaged or like living with her husband, whatever his name is, boyfriend life, and be a family and start a family. I don't know. I feel like too, also, like I said, all these relationships get screwed the fuck up on these shows. So I don't blame some of them for not wanting their relationships on there. But again, you're on Housewives. A lot of these things, a lot of the stuff Brynn did besides the great thing is housewife behavior. You know what I mean? It's like, saying that somebody, oh, Jenna's having money problems. That's housewife behavior. That's, you know what I mean? The grape thing is a little too far, and it's a little too dark, and it's a little too weaponized, I think, for them to move on from this. But I don't know. I don't think Aaron was a bad friend to her. Her behavior throughout the entire season, like I didn't really watch the end and the beginning. It just is a reflection on how she feels about herself and everybody else. And I do believe she needs some severe help. Like she's the one that needs to be in therapy to figure out why she gets the way she does when she's drinking and say things that she says. Like, she just said this in front of 3 million people. I mean, 3 million, a lot of people. Like when she said it and then she said it. So I don't know. I don't know. She embellishes a lot of the stories with the ladies when she's talking shit. Again, it's a housewife behavior. I get it. She is a producer's dream, but this part, when you go this deep, this dark, that's where it's like, I don't know. You can't even, you're trying to hear the story and trying to hear and see her, but you can't, because she just doesn't, she makes it where you just can't see her, if you know what I mean. You can't see, she doesn't let you see her pain. And when she started to cry, I don't know if it's tears for being caught or being called out, or if it's tears because she needs therapy. I don't know. Watching herself back's got to be hard, but again, is it a defense mechanism not to recognize or be accountable for any of your behavior? Is it a defense mechanism when you know you're wrong inside, but you portray that you're not? Or does she really believe that she didn't do anything wrong this entire season? That's what I don't understand. Like,
she did some things that was questionable this season.
oh well, yeah.
She did some things that was very
Actually,
questionable to me this season.
wait, hold on. Okay. Is she have bipolar or something? Okay, well, I'm curious because I'm curious. Like, again, I only see her do it though when she was drinking. But remember at Sag Harbor, what she did? She felt like the women were all ganging up, like I don't know, not including her and stuff. And Erin was really trying to tell her that's not true. And then there, though, she could recognize that she was her mental, like it was her lies that she was telling herself. You know what I mean? That the women weren't really just outing her. I don't know. So then I was like, oh man, she's one of those, which is kind of like me. I always feel like everybody's against me, and even when they're not. And like I'll sit there at an event and I'll just convince myself the whole room is making fun of me or laughing at me. It's crazy. And so I see a little of that in Brynn, but I don't know what it is that she is. I don't know. She can't be that defensive over the suck dick for money or suck dick for bags, or I'm sorry to say, like, but like they say she has, it's like a lot. You know how many times people have said that about housewives all the time? She's basically a producer's dream until she said the dark comment, talking about the grape. So, I don't know. I don't want to keep pounding on that part, but the thing with Uba outed Brynn. Okay. She lied on another housewife who got erased because Brynn lied. Oh, I just heard about that. Somebody's husband, something, right? Oh my God. I'm going to keep that comment up because I heard about it. Okay. Yeah, it was about her husband saying it, right? Repeating what or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. You were right. I forgot about that. This is bad. This is dark. Oh, that's right. She was being interviewed. And she was being interviewed, right? And she said that, oh my God. And she said, if you don't write that or you don't do something, I'm going to say that you. Oh my God. Liz. Oh God. Oh wow. This is bad. This is bad. I forgot she did that. That was wow. So Brynn, she's a liability, man. What a sad situation. Hey, homeschooling stuff. I have a lot of thoughts. I know. Here, I want you to get your thoughts. I need your thoughts, RJ, because I don't know if I keep saying the same thing over and over. I don't know what else to say. I just don't understand. I don't think she should be celebrated for weaponizing it. I think that if it's a situation happened, it needs to be addressed in a different way. And not when there's I don't know. I think she needs to address this with a counselor. I don't know. This isn't the time or place. And to cry, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't want to say anything to get anybody. Please don't get offended by what I say. If I'm not acting like I don't believe her. I just feel like she's not connecting, and everybody else is devastated connecting for it. And thank God everybody else has it. It's affecting other people. It just doesn't seem like. I don't know. I don't know what to think. 17 years, and she's. I don't know. So, all right. So she says, when she says it, she says, I'm healing from it somewhat. And she said, I live with the shame every day. It's just one of those things you can't go around and just tell people. I mean, yeah, no shit. You can't even tell people. You tell the cops. And she's like, it's just so personal. And I get that people don't believe you. I get that part. I totally understand that it's hard to prove. And especially if you're dating the person and it happens, how do you really actually, you know what I mean? it's really hard. I get why she wouldn't say anything, but I don't understand why we're talking about it in a platform that is using it as a weapon, I guess, is what I want to say. Okay, Larja, please help me out here with Brynn.
Oh my God, you're doing great. You're doing great, girl. I mean, it's just like you don't even have to have the right words to say because this is some
Mhm.
stuff. Who would have the right words for this situation, Krista?
I don't
Have,
understand her.
right? Like, who even has a word for weaponizing grape in their freaking Rolodex
And it was
besides a freaking
it
emotional
was
vampire, a manipulator, and if she sees, did you see how she was looking when she was watching the episode back,
she
getting her
was
hair done?
yes. I,
No sympathy.
nothing,
Like it's
nothing,
she's
nothing.
ridiculous.
And I don't know where these tears are from. Are these tears because you're getting called out because you have to be accountable? She's not accountable. I don't know. I don't understand her. I don't know what's going on in her brain. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know why she would tell somebody that I'm going to say you called me the N word if you don't publish this or unpublish this, or I don't.
Yeah, she was and then the lady's husband said it back instead of saying, "Why would you say the N word?" He said it back with a hard R, so they got kicked off the show.
Oh
But
my god,
yeah, yeah. But even
she is
still, for her
insane.
to have started the even last season, did you guys notice really
I
honestly?
didn't watch
She
it
was
last
doing a
season.
lot of live. She was doing a lot of live in season one,
Oh
which in my reviews that I did happen to do of it, because I didn't do the all 85 episodes, I just did some. And that was my comment, was that these bitches is lying. Like
yeah,
they are straight lying over here. Like, and that's not entertaining for me personally. And then
no,
this season, it was more lies, but Brynn just takes it extremely too far. And then she does her Zsa Zsa Gabor, I'm cute, I'm innocent, I'm
oh
a
yeah,
porcelain doll routine.
unaffected.
And or she tries to overtalk the other person so they can't finish their valid thought, like how she was trying to run Jessel just there.
Yeah,
And or when
she
Uber tries to interject, then she'll get louder over the other person. And when Sai was finally telling her,
who's that
Sai was like,
reminding?
"What did I do?"
It's
And
Lisa,
she was,
Lisa Barlow. It's Lisa Barlow all over again.
yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Emotional vampire. She's a liability. It's super dangerous.
I don't know
Um,
why she would not apologize to Uba. I don't know why. After watching what happened back,
mhm.
why doesn't she feel the need to apologize to Uba?
Well, she
After
just kind of said it at the end. Did you watch it on Peacock?
I was just watching. I maybe the very end. I
Okay.
got the very end, but I didn't see the very end
Okay,
because
at
I
the very, very end, when Jenna is going ballistic on Brynn,
yeah
and because even Jenna, because remember, I was kind of upset with Jenna at the end of the thing because she just felt like she wasn't wanting to hold Brynn accountable at all. Like she was holding out hope of hopes that she could
mm-hmm,
still hold Brynn in this high regard over even Uba in that
yeah
situation.
yep
And when Jessel broke the news that her and Pavitt literally got into it over Brynn's lies, and it affected their real life marriage because
yes
she's married to the husband. And Jenna was like, I'm just found like in real time on the couch is when Jenna
mm-hmm,
found out that that was another lie
mm-hmm,
from Brynn.
mm-hmm.
And
I
so she was like, Brynn, just apologize. And Brynn was saying, if you really hear, because I have my captions on, and Brynn
yeah
is saying, well, you know, I just need to act. I just need to act. What use is an apology? I could say I'm sorry. I just need to, but Jen is saying, but you still need to say you're sorry, even if you're planning
yeah
on being a different person or acting on it. The words I'm sorry would help you right now. So she just refuses to apologize. She thinks that she's going to be offered the opportunity to come back on this platform next year and have the opportunity to get to act right. Nope, nope, nope. You need to apologize in order to move on. That's part of the formula.
yeah.
I don't know. The formula is not get on here, lie, and don't take
No.
accountability.
And
It's
you can't fuck with journalists and shit. You can't
yeah,
fuck with people to interview. Like they're gonna destroy you. You're never
yeah,
gonna. Nothing's ever gonna. You're never gonna. I think she has to go. I do. I feel like she's
yeah.
not. Something's wrong
Liability,
with
and she's
her.
tone deaf. Krista, did you see how freaking tone deaf she is on top of it?
Yes,
She's been posting these um I'm entitled videos all over her freaking social media.
she's gonna be
She's
stuck in
all
that.
there was this one, she's all, oh, boarding, the first people were supposed to be boarding at 5:10, and I was with them, but I rolled up at 5:30, and look at me. And like, it's just like,
I
just
know.
dude, just freaking, and the world is not about only you. There's a bajillion other people for your consideration, bitch.
Yeah.
And
It's
and
like,
if
why?
you just
It's
screaming,
so good. You're like, my husband's not the love of my life. Like my
yeah,
ex-boyfriend, the best sex I ever had. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
yeah.
I don't think I could. I would have probably hit her. I'm sorry. I probably would have hit her. Like,
Oh,
knowing
there's
that I'm
nothing,
going to then have to deal with my husband, or like, poor husband has
right?
to watch that. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I just feel like, it's gut wrenching for a poor guy. I feel bad, even though I'm in a disagreement with the way that he treated Jessel when they were out to eat and stuff. Like, he just doesn't pay attention to her. Like, it just sucks to hear something like that. I don't know. And it's just like on 90 Day Fiance when what's the name found out he wasn't her soulmate and they end up getting a divorce. I will never forget that. One couple, she's like, they get married. He comes over here and she's like, no, he's not my soulmate. And they end up getting divorced. I'm like, even if it's true, you don't say that shit, you know? But Brynn doesn't, she admits that
So,
she and she apologizes for that part, but that's it.
mhm.
But
And all her
questions,
apologies, they're not even real. Like,
no, they're not.
she's only saying it because they're fake. But when she really needs to give an apology, she doesn't. So that
Nope.
means any I'm sorry that she did say, she doesn't even believe is a legitimate I'm sorry.
Yep. And especially friggin', like, I'm glad that Jenna at least Jenna says, like, the fact that she said if you put something like that on national television is really fucking shitty.
Yeah.
And like, you need to apologize. It's not okay. It's damaging. And she tries to literally, like, I'm tired of everybody going off of me. I'm the victim. Everybody just fucked with me all season.
Yeah,
It's like,
oh my
I
God.
don't understand. Nobody's fucking checking on me. Blah, blah, blah. And then, like, just stop
So
fucking
Lisa Barlow, the villain victim. Yes.
loud. You're spinning it. You're spinning the narrative. It's dark. And it's like, you weaponized it in a way that, like, you didn't even, you fucked yourself. You could have used this. If this really happened, you could have used it as an opportunity to, on your platform, talk about it with other women instead of weaponizing what happened to you 17 years ago, allegedly, you know? And I understand when they said, when Jessel was like, you need to turn them in, or I want them to be turned in. Again, I know that you can't prove it. I get that part. I understand that the cops aren't really, she feels like the cops aren't going to do anything. But it just was the wrong time, wrong place, wrong everything for
Right.
it. It just
I don't
wasn't.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was raped one time, like in high school,
Oh my.
and I was so happy to find out that fool got killed in jail. He got
Wow.
big stabbed in jail, and so I
Yeah.
didn't even have to be mad about it anymore because I had literally wished that,
Yeah.
D on him because I didn't go to the police either. I didn't tell anybody, and it was somebody that I had to continue seeing also. And so I understand that, but I also never weaponized that shit
No.
against a good girlfriend because I only told a handful of people,
I,
and I never weaponized it though. You know what I mean? So
right. Right.
it's
And
not her fault, and it's nobody's fault when that happens. But if you're gonna sit your ass on a global platform, then keep it about you. Don't drag other people in to villainize them over you.
I get it. I was also very impressed with them talking about the having the A. I don't know if I can say it on here. Um, I guess I can, abortion.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I don't
I,
think that's a flag word, is it?
I
It
don't know.
might.
I hope not. I mean, I
Well,
honestly, like, I've had,
I'm in California. We're a sanctuary state, so
yeah, I just thought it was awesome that that they all, admitted that they did too. Like, I also have had one. I never told anybody really,
yeah.
in my 20s, and it's just, and she's like, a lot of housewives are calling me and saying, I did too, and that makes me happy that, like, somebody admitted to something and it's being used to, like, for everybody else to talk about their situation and not feel,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't feel comfortable saying that right now if I didn't hear them all say it too, because I don't know how
Right.
people judge me for that. I always
Well,
felt very
that's fine.
myself.
Yeah. That's
You
beautiful.
know?
I'm sorry that we had to make those decisions when we did, but that's women have to do shit. We have things we have to decide, and we have things we'll have to live with.
Mentally,
And
like I was an
it's a lot.
addict. Yeah, I was an addict for 25. Like, I'll be honest with you. When I lost my virginity at 14, I got pregnant the first time. Okay. Got pregnant at 14. I lost my virginity. Had to have it I was in 8th grade. I had one then. And then I didn't have sex again. I was so traumatized by having that happen and having to have
Yeah.
that done. I'm in 8th grade. I didn't have sex again until I was like 19. And then I was really messed up and like just not, I never wanted kids. And then the second time it was somebody that was just it. He wasn't even
Yeah.
my person. He's an unavailable person that I
Right.
unfortunately was with for 20 years, and he was very unavailable. But I'm just glad that, people talk about it because, I tell people a lot of my issues, the things I've been through, but that's them things I never even talked about. But it's just crazy that I never thought about them talking about it. You know what I mean? About that part, abortions and stuff. But I'm just glad that somebody did because I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, wow. Like, yeah, exactly. Weaponizing it is the difference. Exactly. I know, if anything, I feel like I say the things that people try to recreate about me, recreate my history, or blah, blah. I've always decided to just say it first, or
Yeah. Oh my God.
read my truth to tell.
That is, I'm teaching my kids the same thing, y'all. So if you ever meet two guys who will tell on themselves first, that's my sons, because I'm always like,
Yeah,
don't let anybody have anything over you ever. Even if you
exactly.
get, even if you get talked into something, you run and tell it first. Because the moment somebody has something over you, they can try to use it against you. So just always just stand in your truth and run and tell that first. And so, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
that's the kind of life you have to live. And so on the soap operas, that's where I
Yeah.
learned that. Remember the soap operas our parents grew up on? What
Oh,
was
I
the
was
common
watching
thread?
Santa Barbara. I watched Santa
Shit would
Barbara.
have been,
General Hospital.
uh-huh. And it
General
all would have
Hospital.
been over if somebody would have told the truth. If they would have told the truth, there wouldn't even be a soap opera.
What do you mean on the soaps? The soaps. Do
Yeah,
you
the
ever watch
soap.
them? When I watch them now, I'm like, I am so addicted to General Hospital still. But it's like funny because I'm
Yeah.
so corny. It's the corniest thing ever. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I don't know. It just, I grew up watching all those
Happy
things, but like,
birthday, Mims.
oh,
Somebody
it's
in
been.
here, it's your birthday.
Am I
It was
here?
Mim's birthday, I think, on Sunday. What's today? Tuesday? No, it's
Yeah.
Wednesday. I think his birthday was either Monday or Sunday, I think so.
Can everybody please subscribe to Mims, Mr. Make It Make Sense? He's over 200,000 subscribers. He talks about Diddy and all that. Well, not just Diddy, but all the good stuff surrounding him, and he's really good. And he always has all the inside tea, all the court stuff, good stuff. But everybody go subscribe to Mims. And Larger, she's always, you guys know, she's always in my description of all of my
Because we
lives.
love each other. We're sisters from other misters.
Like, I know,
Because,
Mr. It makes sense. I didn't understand that part. She did say 17 years ago on there, but right when she was talking about it the first time when she brought it up, I thought she said it was right before BravoCon, and that's why she called Uba in a panic. I don't want to go. I don't
wait,
want
17 years? I'm going to have to go back and watch. Did she say, I
to.
thought she
Okay,
said
listen.
it just happened.
I know, but she said 17 years. It was like letting go of 17 years of therapy all at once. It's like, wait a minute.
I think that was the reference to her mother, to her parents, to her and her parents' relationship. She said because when she talked about her family dynamic last season, it was like
Yeah.
17 years of therapy all at once. But this SA thing is a
Oh,
separate thing she decided to share because she thought it might be cathartic in some way, but it turned into a kerfuffle because she weaponized it against Uba. She think that shirt was going to be, we would have had so much sympathy for her if she would have left it at that. But to turn around and try to spin it because she got caught in some BS at the end, that's
yeah.
where she lost everybody. She needs to be off the show.
She does, and I honestly, I will have to listen to it again. I do feel like she said, Andy said, but how did it feel to say that out loud? And she's like, oh, it was like 17 years of therapy always. And that honestly, in my perception of it was that happened 17 years ago, and that's she had held it in all that time, and had therapy for 17. I don't know. The thing is, my impression of the first time she said it is different from the impression that I got from the second time she was talking about it. So whatever had happened, it's, I guess, that's between her and the person. And I understand how I think it was Erin would like want her to turn the guy in again, 17, if it was 17 years ago, then obviously there's all kinds of things you can't, I think, what's it called? When it's too late or whatever, the law, whatever, it's like, anyway, what's it called when you can't do something after 10 years? You can't report your crime. 17 years. I don't know. I guess nobody hears me. So I don't know if there's something like that, I guess, but like, I understand when she's like, she wouldn't want to tell anybody either way. Was it 17 years ago or just recently? She knows that nobody's going to believe her. She
Statute
would
of
run
limitations. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I
statute
was on the mute,
limitations.
girl. I was
Thank
just
you.
talking. Yeah,
Okay.
statute of limitations.
I couldn't
But
hear
I would totally blow if my graper didn't get stabbed in jail, I would have blew up his spot for sure.
you. Yeah, I mean, I've had the same feeling towards somebody, and unfortunately, they're in prison for life too, so that's a good thing. I mean, I don't know if he's getting anything happening to him, but the person that I would not didn't happen in that way, but somebody that did somebody else, I feel like that person is in prison, and I hope that he's getting what he deserves in prison. He's there for life. But I know what you mean. I understand. I do, like, her seeing him, she says statute of limitations makes her want to commit a crime. I get that part, but I guess it is what it is. It's too dark. It's too much for her to stay on. She's a liability as a friend, and I would not want to be her friend at this point. It would be hard for me to be her friend because I wouldn't trust her, especially the Uba thing. And if she really believes, and she believes that she told Uba, that's a whole other thing. Remember I said before, that would be like Uba would have to ignore it. As what friend would ignore that statement? It would have to, there'd be a whole discussion. Uba's not that kind of friend that would just hear somebody say that and just not talk about it. You know what I mean?
And
So
you can tell also because Uba's reaction when she
Oh,
finally heard
yeah.
Brynn even say it on the couch, her tears were pouring, streaking her face, and she was like sobbing. You know what I mean? And had she heard Brynn say that before, she would have had that same reaction before, because I feel like Uba's been authentic. She's right. She hasn't got in the gossip. She's a reactor, but she's not an initiator of chaos like these other ladies.
Well, you're not going to call me. You're going to tell me you called me and told me a bunch of crazy ass shit and I just ignored you. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck you. Like, I'm sorry. That part really makes me mad because it's like, wait a minute, guys, think about it. Like, don't even question if she told Uber or
Did
not.
I tell you?
Makes sense. Huh?
I forgot to tell you about Restream. It's true, off track. Restream, other streaming place instead of StreamYard, lets you stream to like 10 different locations, including
really?
Facebook. Yes, and it's only $19 a month.
Oh my God.
Restream, check it out. Anyway, continue.
Yes.
Sorry, I
Wait.
forgot.
It's called Restream, right? Okay, I'm gonna go on it.
Restream.
Yeah, I can't do this. $88 a month. This is ridiculous. They didn't even. I'm still pissed that fucking they didn't even tell us. They didn't even tell us they were doubling their monthly thing, StreamYard. And the only reason I'm still here is because I want to be on all 5 platforms. Okay, now that I know that Restream will do it, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. So goodbye, StreamYard. Goodbye to your $88 a month. Screw you. I'm gonna it's like when I left probation for the last time after like 20 years. I like lit my joint. I was like, fuck, bye. Like out. Like I can't. You guys are screwed me. So
Oliver has a good point too, because plus they're in New York. The whole reason Diddy got popped is because that New York person, that New York law person, allowed the statute of limitations for sex crimes to be lifted from, remember? And some people got in on that statute being lifted, but I believe it did close. But Palaver's saying there is no statute on your body being violated. Just saying, exactly. But there was an opening. Had she wanted to address it, that would have been a great storyline, actually, for her to address it and be in the process of going after who she said raped her.
Or healing.
That would have been a better storyline.
Or healing, getting therapy, healing for it. Yeah. Making it, you know what I mean? Because honestly, like, it doesn't seem like she even wants to. It's not. I don't know. I don't get it. The non-affecting that's bothering me with her, because I don't know why. What are the tears for? It doesn't seem like it's a whole deflection. I get she's very. Yeah. It's a defense mechanism, but it's not at your age, your old ass age, not just a little bit. Like, you need to really like feel it to heal it. Not that you have to do it in front of us, but don't, like you said, don't drag other people into it, because you're just that's a whole other mess that you would make Uba look like a whole other bad friend by even saying that you told her something like. And how dare you call me up and manically say that to me? and just scream a bunch of crazy ass shit to me. And then like put me in that position, like, you know what I mean? Because obviously I don't think it happened, and I feel like Uba would have remembered that, and it would have been a whole other situation. And I don't think she would ever even, she didn't even weaponize it. She didn't, Uba did not say that you probably suck dick for money, or I don't know. It was just repeating what she has been saying all season about herself. And I don't know, again, it's a defense mechanism, this whole over sexuality, just to be over sexual all the time, and make your whole house, your theme is like balls in your face. And it was something about grabbing her something, what was it last summer when I just saw it? She made some comment about grabbing somebody's pee or something. I don't know. She's all kinds of wrong at the end. These women are trying to make a show and trying to be friends. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? They don't know each other. They're trying to make a season. And I wouldn't even be mad at the boring season. What the fuck do we want at this point? We don't know what we want. Do we want the old Jen Shaw messy bullshit? Do we want the Kyle stuff? Do we not want it? Do we want them to all get along and be friends and no drama? Because it seems like no matter, like, even me, like, no matter what we get, we're not happy. Like, I'm not happy when it's toxic and crazy. I'm not happy when it's boring. Like, I don't know. I think we had a good we did for a long time. We had good cotton candy drama going here. And then she just took it to a whole nother level. And fuck it being boring. And you know what I mean? This is fucked up. Like, she ruined the fucking franchise because they're never going to trust it, and it put a stain on it.
Right. But I feel like that stain is like a stained glass painting of all the franchises, of just like reality TV right now. Like, there was a live earlier from that Love and Marriage Huntsville show. The lady who created it, Carlos King, took it and morphed it enough for him to say, I'm the creator of this, but then turned around and gave her EP rights on it because it was her motherfucking idea. Anyway, she broke the fourth wall over there today and showed us the actual text messages of how this thing really works, and how they get production texts talking about, you guys are going to meet at E Street Bakery at 11:11, and you're going to talk to Kimmy about the lipstick on his chin. And Kimmy gets the same text. Kimmy, you're going to go meet Melody at E Street Bakery at 11:11, and you guys are going to talk about the lipstick on your chin. And then they get to the scene, and they already know they're going to talk about the lipstick on your chin. Yeah, and then it's all a setup. So I feel like what we want, what we really, really want, and what we want as viewers is authenticity. And we're not getting it. And every time we turn around, we find out we're getting played. We find out they're playing in our freaking face. It's smoke and mirrors. It was for a storyline, but this over here is really going on. We have Mink and Ia. We have Giselle and Rentaman. We have Phaedra and this Sheik guy. We have, it's like pick a franchise, pick a problem. And it's all rooted in inauthenticity. And we want people to be authentic because we need to be authentic. I feel like it's the evolution. And at least with Jerry Springer, we felt like that shit was real. We were like, oh my God, these people are really, 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 really messy.
Wait. But what does she actually do for work, though? What does she actually do?
That's what I'm saying.
It's not Housewives. I don't know what she did before that. Like, I don't know what half these women do. I know somebody's on a really good has a gallery. I think Sai has a gallery, or Raquel. She's like she's really, really, really good like an art.
Sai is an art curator. She curates art for shows. And Sai is a blogger, vlogger, stylist girl. She does that, and a mom.
Okay.
Erin, I'm not sure if she's a housewife.
I'm back,
the guy
everybody.
where she has a business. Hey,
yeah,
and she has her mezcal that she didn't bring to the United States. Jenna is obviously fashion Talbots or whatever, J. Crew, Empire. And Jessel, not sure what she does. It's probably import-export of some kind.
Well, her husband's an influencer, a food influencer, right?
Yeah, but I think she comes from money already too.
Yeah,
And then we have Brynn. They couldn't even tell us. There was something that I thought vaguely, allegedly. Okay, I'm gonna throw an allegedly on there, but I thought they couldn't discuss what she did last season.
Why?
I thought it was something like that. I don't know.
Why is it such a secret? What is she, a CIA agent? Is she a spy?
I don't
What is
know.
she,
I don't know.
like, are you a
I
fucking
don't
spy?
know.
Like,
But
what is
yeah,
she?
what do you do?
Listen, that's the
And
thing.
your job saying that you're doing side job.
That's why Jeff Lewis said what he said, because nobody knows exactly what she had. I mean, she moved into that apartment. I don't know what her other apartment looked like, but it was a lot. It was really expensive. The stuff she's a lot of. I don't know. She got paid for the first season, so that would make sense. I don't know. People live off a lot less than housewife money, but before that, she had to have done something, and maybe we don't know. She wasn't married, right? Anyone? No, I don't think she was
No,
married.
she's never
She
been
had,
married, I believe.
who's the guy that she keeps talking about? He's a guy in a different country or something.
So
Who is she
that's her
talking
ex-fiance.
about?
That's
Okay.
her ex-fiance.
I don't
Yeah, they
think she
were
was
at one
married,
time
Kristen.
engaged. They're no longer.
So does he want her back? Is that what Andy was talking to her? But she's like, he was just here and I was there, and it's just not like, she just seems very angry with that guy. I don't know who he is, but she's angry, I guess,
Yeah.
because they're not together. I guess maybe, and I guess because he doesn't live in the U.S. with her.
Well,
Maybe
he's
she's.
the one that she got in the scene. Well, they did a scene earlier in the season
Oh,
where
okay.
she was like, I have some eggs frozen. Me and you used to be engaged. I still want a baby. Time is running out. Will you be my sperm for my egg? And he was like, yeah, let's make it happen. And now she's saying that she hasn't been able to get in touch with him since that scene.
Well, I mean, maybe he watched her on the show and saw, Jesus Christ, she's not ready for kids. Like maybe he's realizing that
Yeah.
she needs a lot of help before she has children. Before she goes, like, I didn't want to have kids because of I didn't have kids for that reason, because of me, because of the way I was, the way I am. I just didn't want to, I would be mentally abusive probably to my child. I have an anger issue. And she's got a lot of fucking shit that she has to work out before she even thinks about having kids. Because she doesn't even seem like this guy. I don't know. She seems angry. Maybe she's just angry at life right now, because he's not here, and, the show's not working out. Her friendships are all failing because she doesn't know how to be a friend. But be honest, in the beginning, she was distributing housewife behavior. And I can't be mad at the little
Right.
dumb shit they did. Like lying here, embellishing that this stuff, the dark stuff. Yeah, we got to get rid of that. That just severed it. But before
Yeah.
that, she was being a housewife, being a little shady, talking a little shit, telling everybody what they say. But you know what I mean? And again, that's what they're there
Right.
for. The show's for. I mean, if you want to show, like, it really isn't supposed to be about friendships. I never thought it was. It would be nice if they were, but they're just starting to get to know each other. But in the very beginning, I think it was, who of them were like inseparable, and then was it her and Uba? It's definitely like inseparable in the very beginning of this season. And I don't know,
Yeah.
had something.
I don't really.
It didn't last. I was
Yeah.
like, this is fake. Oh, we can't do anything without each other, and I'm like, yeah, what? You guys are weird. Stop.
It's so strange.
And
Because
like
then in
it's
the next season,
in
in
the
the next
house.
episode, who's making that alliance. I actually, you know what, you guys, you can put it in the comments. Do you guys feel like Erin's getting a ultra pass on her alliance with Brynn against Uba because of the grape
I do.
situation? Because once it finally comes out, like they better address it. They better address it. And
Yes,
because Erin was all in on the, oh my God, Uba's so scary, Uba's so mean,
I
Uba's so
know.
unhinged, she's so loud, I'm so scared, I'm
I
so
agree.
scared, I'm so scared. They kept playing that with this and making her this angry black woman stereotype. And the comments that Uba's been getting have been because of that stereotype working. She's
Well,
getting
why?
hate comments.
Why her though?
And yes,
She's not the one who's angry. Erin is. I mean, Brynn is. Brynn's the one who
exactly,
seems angry. She
exactly.
seems like the angry
But
black
people, exactly. But people who don't want to
Uba.
see that, see
That's crazy.
Brynn and Aaron as the victims, and they really see Uba the way that these ladies are saying she is, but she's not acting that way. But these ladies are saying it, so they're believing it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so there's a big backlash that Uba's been receiving too, and she's been posting about it
Oh
on
wow.
her timeline. She's been blowing the people up. She's like, "Oh, really, Shauna Lord?" She's like, "That
Oh my God. So people
was
are
funny
going.
to me."
People are really saying that. Oh my God. See, that's not cool.
Yes, they're saying
She's not.
horrible things to Uba.
It's the opposite.
Yes,
That Brynn is the one who should be looking in the mirror. That's
Yeah.
why her dude's not calling her back. See, she got to flip that shit onto herself because Uba's man's living, or Uba's fine. Uba's got her dude. They're happy, and he's going to marry her. Brynn is the one who's suffering, and I agree, she is hurt. But hurt people. But when you get to be a certain age, you have to pick and choose. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You can't expect these people to then be your friend. Then, okay, hurt people, but then I'm not going to be your friend after that. Larja had to go do back to her homeschooling. Everybody, please subscribe to Larja. But yeah, I mean, I'm ready for part 2 already. I don't really could care less about Rebecca Minkoff. I liked her in the beginning, then she did that stupid lie, and I was out of that one. I was like, I stopped watching it. But I don't know if I don't think that this was a planned thing that Brynn did. I just don't, color. Yeah, I did not realize. I didn't know Aaron was half black, but Potomac, they aren't they? After Sag Harbors when I stopped watching it. After that scene when she took Uba's face and patronized her like that, saying that to her. Don't patronize me, bitch. Do not patronize my like now. Don't touch my face. And then now this is the shit I'm dealing with, and you can't take accountability for the shit that comes out of your mouth. And no, I'm sorry, gotta go. But all right, so now I feel like we're gonna have to move on. Let's move on to Blake and Justin, because I tell you, people, I love this. I love the Justin case coming out, and that. What am I trying to say? What's it called? I got to get this thing. Let me close up RHONY. Sorry, guys. Let me close up RHONY. Sorry. Anybody's watching on TikTok, I see you guys. Please subscribe, comment. The likes, you're not going to see how many. I have that part shut off, but please hit the like button. Also, if this is downloaded and you're just listening to the audio part, on whose side are you on podcast? On Apple, Spotify, and all your podcast platforms. Sorry if I'm talking too fast. Please hit the follow. I don't know what you do over there. Follow this podcast again if you haven't, please. And I'm still have 5-star ratings. I don't have many of them. Still a 5-star rating. I'm still hitting I'm making the I'm getting a lot of downloads over there, but I really appreciate you guys. And I could tell you right now, last week I didn't care. I was like screaming. It hurt my ears to hear that name. I did not care about this and fucking all until the dude put his lawsuit out, and I was like, oh, this is fucking Amber Heard. I'm sorry, guys. She's Amber Heard. I don't know how I went through the entire whatever that was. What's it called? God damn it, court case. Whatever the charge. Whatever that is. Well, somebody did. I was watching somebody go through it, and I was like, I don't see how it is any other way than. You'll know what happened. To be honest, I need you guys to help me out. So let's talk. Let me get some articles. The article about it, because I know I haven't looked at anything in like a day or two, but I saw how everybody shifted over, and they were like, oh my god. But are people realizing how much she's like Amber Heard? And I honestly, I don't think I do not blame Ryan. I do not think Ryan Reynolds knew that his wife was the problem that she is. I think that he was completely bamboozled about this. And I truly believe he's always, you believe your wife, right? That's his wife. He married her. You have a child with her. This is, we have a company. You're an actress. You're like, you have all the star power, and you're coming home and you're telling me. I feel like he has been believing her for a very long time, and it's hard, it's your wife, right? But then this team that she manipulated the story, and we don't know why. And if it because of him, again, I don't think that let me get to the story, because I'm going to start talking and you guys are going to be like, what? Let me see, because there might have been more working out. I don't know how it can be looked at any other way than she somehow, I don't know what she was doing, why she wanted to. I think she might have fell for him, because it looks like she talked to him a lot. What am I doing? Let me put Instagram back on, by the way. Hold on. Justin, because I need people's opinions, and please do not, if you guys are going to disagree on this, I welcome all the opposing opinions. Please just be nice to each other and me. Just respectfully disagree. Please give me
on mute, but I'm back.
Justin and Blake. Okay, I'm gonna put this live. Hold on, Justin. Public next. Would you say, Justin, you're eating?
I was eating, but I'm back now.
Okay. Well, I moved on to Justin. I'm moving on to Justin and Blake right now. I'm just adding Instagram. Hold on. Please just give me 1 second.
Okay.
I can't do two things at once, so I'll fuck it up and end the stream. All right, because we have a lot of people over on TikTok watching. That's not an invalid stream. Okay, it's an invalid stream. Sorry. Instagram. It ended. I'm starting a new one, guys, because it ended. A 30-hour stream came.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Paste. Yay. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna turn it back on. Instagram. Go live. Ah. Shut that one. Go live. Oh, here it comes. Okay. We're live. Okay, so live on all of them. Okay, Justin and Blake. Okay. Hey, Palver. I know everybody wants to talk about it. I can't now I'm obsessed. But let me see. I think I got some more articles from Amir. I hope. And I'll pull them up and read them because oh wait. Oh, you sent to my Gmail. Okay. Oh, you didn't send to Instagram. Shit. All right, Gmail. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. But so, have you been paying attention to it, Dustin? Okay.
Yes, go ahead. What'd you say? Go ahead.
Have you been paying attention to the Blake and Justin of it all?
I heard about it. I have heard about it. Yeah.
All right. So I'm
paying
gonna put my.
attention. I'm also paying attention to the ASAP Rocky trial as well.
Oh my god! And how? Oh my god! What did you see? Erica Jane's son testifying.
I seen
Oh,
him.
God. I was shocked. I really thought that he was fired. I didn't think he still. What am I trying to do? Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Give me a
I've been
second.
watching the ASAP Rocky trial on Court TV.
Okay.
Ever since it began. So.
All right. Tell me about that. We'll talk about that after this. Tell me about that.
So you
All
can
right,
go
so
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I have the timeline here. I got a timeline here of Blake and Justin. Okay. I'm gonna read off my phone actually, so I can see you guys. Okay. Now, I said as far like from what the last thing I was he can, but sometimes his grandpop doesn't want to be on TV or whatever on the thing. That's why he doesn't always have it. But all right, let's see. I'll read it through here. Oh my god, where is it? You just sent it to me. Oh, Blake and Justin. Okay. Okay, here we go. So I didn't watch the movie. It ends with us. Okay. I saw a couple scenes. The whole outfits, I don't understand.
Yeah, I'll turn the camera back on.
What happened?
I was just gonna turn the camera back on for somebody else.
Right. Anybody? There's no background and anything, right? Everybody can hear me. Okay. Sound okay?
You can hear me. I can sound. You sound okay.
Loud enough though.
Yes.
Okay. Audio. Mike, are you there? Okay, Mike's there. Okay, just checking. I sounded really loud. I didn't know if you could hear me or not. What is orientation? What the heck is that? Hold on, I don't know what this is. What is this? I don't know what that is. I don't know what the button is. Okay, so I was going to recap a little bit with this because I have this little article. Okay, now Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni. It ends with us, the lawsuit. Okay, shortly after, so Lively sues him first for sexual harassment. Baldoni countersues her and Ryan Reynolds, okay? So countersues. And then Justin puts his lawsuit out, right? And wait, is this up to date? Okay. All right, starting at last summer, last summer ends with us, right? They start this huge, like, I guess a feud, according to everybody on the set. But Blake Lively and her co-star, Justin Baldoni, they didn't post for pictures together. We know that. August 6th, New York City. So rumors were starting to surface back then, right? That the cast was distancing themselves from Justin. And then Phil was added to the fire because he hires a crisis PR team. So as the movie's being premiered, apparently Blake and Ryan and Taylor Swift started making all these demands, like changing things. She wanted the producer's credit. There was a whole bunch of crap, right? He was through the entire time. It basically, he realized that she was trying to get a lawsuit against him, file a lawsuit against him. She was trying to like make him seem like, it was his movie, distancing, right? So at the end of 2024, she files a lawsuit against him, like I said, for sexual harassment on the set. Okay. And then he responded by countersuing both Blake and, Ryan Reynolds. So let's see. Oh my God, this is so long. Sorry. We knew that part. So okay. So basically, they're saying the sources. So the outlet is that she felt fat shamed by Justin working on a scene. His character Ryle lifts her character because she's apparently he asked how like heavy she was or whatever, just because he has to lift her, he has back issues. She said that was fat shaming. She put that in a lawsuit. She said also, oh my God, why is this not doing it? I didn't read it. I'm sorry, I just got sent this and I didn't even open it to see what was in here because it's like repeating itself. All right, it's really long. So he hires a crisis PR team and he realizes that she has, distanced him from the movie, and basically the Hollywood Reporter calls the divide or whatever. There's internet sleuths. I guess there's some Colleen Hoover. I don't know. This is too much. Sorry, guys. This part of it is like repeating itself. I don't want to keep repeating myself. Oh my God. It's like over and over and over. All right. Let me just start here. Sorry, guys. All right. I'll start here in December. So when she filed the lawsuit against him for sexual harassment, it stated that in an all-hands-on-deck meeting was held on the set of It Ends With Us to address the alleged toxic work environment. According to whoever the sources, the meeting addressed the following demands. She wanted no more showing nude videos or images of other women to Blake, which was only a pregnancy, a picture of somebody that was in the movie, had a baby in the tub or whatever, like in the water bath, a bath like that. And that was the picture. And it was him holding the baby, his wife, and there was like nothing showing, but that's what she says is porn or nude photos or images. She said that no more comments about his pornography addiction, and he was no further conversations about sexual experiences in front of Blake Lively and other people. No more mentions of the cast and crew's genitalia, and no more inquiries about Blake's weight. So basically, this is a meeting that she tells the whole entire everybody that this is what's going on, and it's all him. Did you hear all that? All of him. This is what she said he's doing right now. No more adding of sex scenes. She said he was adding in things on sex scenes. Well, they had a person that's a intimate coordinator. So when you have sex scenes, there's an intimate coordinator that goes to the movies on the sets and helps them coordinate it, because it's obviously very odd when you don't know somebody, you're having sex scenes, right? She said no more oral sex scenes, no more on camera climaxing, and outside of the script of Blake Lively proved when she said, I don't know. Basically, she said he was adding all the stuff in there. I don't know. So then, in his lawsuit back, so he denied. He's like, listen, this is what's really going on. I'm going to literally have to countersue, and I'm going to put it all out there, because if I don't, you're going to think all these things of me, and it's all. Okay, thank you. I'm trying to read. Somebody sent me the articles, but it's like it's a bunch of different things just repeating itself, and I keep repeating myself. I don't want to keep doing that. So, all right. So he hears all this stuff, right? After he literally he attempts to not even. He said, I would have just moved on with my life. I would have moved on from the movie. He said, I was very, he was being basically harassed the entire time by her and making everybody think that he's like this sexual pervert, and they're in the middle of shooting the movie. And so when he also sues the New York Times because, let me see if I can get this straight. Okay. Okay. In response to her lawsuit, Justin's attorney, Brian Friedman, released a statement to the Hollywood Reporter. Sorry, guys. Blake's lawsuit is shameful. She and the representatives would make such serious and categorical false accusations against Mr. Baldoni, and his Wayfair Studios and its representatives as yet another desperate attempt to fix her negative reputation, which, again, she had a negative reputation for being difficult on sets and stuff. It would have just went away. She turned it around on him, but anyway, her negative reputation was garnered from her own remarks and actions during the campaign for the film. Interviews, press activities that were observed publicly in real time and unedited, which allowed for the internet to generate their own values and opinions. Again, unedited. So he sues the Times, and in there it says Justin files a $250 million lawsuit against the New York Times over its published story titled "We Can Bury Anyone," on behalf of Justin and several other plaintiffs. Brian complained against the publication. Okay, so it's a complaint alleging that the publication. Okay, yeah, they basically, this Colleen Hoover chick She's the author of the book. She sold the rights to Justin. He is the one who owns, what is he, like the producer or whatever? It's his movie.
Producer, yeah.
Yeah. And there's supposed to be sequels too. And she created a whole thing. This is his movie. Can you imagine if somebody, this is your movie and you have this actress that comes on, takes over and tries to do producer credits?
No.
I mean, so
It
basically,
wouldn't fly with me.
no, the role, they follow the fact I understand a crisis person or whatever, a crisis PR person, right? Because of all the stuff she's putting out. But the crisis PR is supposed to fix your reputation and help it. So of course, if his reputation is being looked at a certain way and they can show the truth, that's what she's doing. That's what they were doing. That's what he's trying to do now. And when you try to bury somebody and you say that you can bury somebody, and I was just taken out of context. I don't know. There's literally, Wayfair, I can't say Wayfair Studios. They didn't point, it doesn't look like they've really done anything wrong. They're defending it, but let's see. So January 16th. Okay. Now this is what his lawsuit says. Baldoni files a lawsuit against Lively and Reynolds, accusing them of hijacking It Ends With Us, which they did, and destroying his reputation with false allegations of sexual harassment. According to Variety, the complaint read, "This is a case about two of the most important, powerful stars in the world deploying their enormous power to steal an entire film right out from the hands of the director and production studio." That is crazy. He's the director and the friggin' owns the studio, right? Oh my God. That is crazy. So when plaintiffs have their day in court, well, okay. So now on January 27th, is that today, released a voice message that Justin shared with Blake, which seems to reference an alleged meetup where a new script has written for a scene with her.
Today's January 29th. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Justin, I got to turn that thing on. Can you put your mute thingy on? Okay. Sorry. So, basically, he gets a message from her about a scene that she adds, and it was written by Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds. And it says, Justin, it's like, "I'm really sorry. I fucked up. I will admit and apologize when I fail. Wait, what does this say? Oh my God, hold on. Justin shared with Blake, okay, which seems to reference an alleged meetup. Okay. Justin is saying, "I'm really sorry. I fucked up. I will admit and apologize when I fail. I'm a very flawed man, as my wife will attest." He refers to their presence, saying, "We should all have friends like that, aside from the fact that they are two of the most important creative people on the planet." Justin added, "The three of you guys together, it's unbelievable." What is this part? Whatever. I don't understand this part. I felt that he was unhappy about that part. I don't know. "I wanted you to know that I didn't need that," he continued, "because it's really good." The actor wrapped up by saying, "I'm excited to go through the whole movie with you." This is about that. I don't know, whatever the fuck that was. I thought that I had the actual complaint here from Justin. Let me get the complaint. Okay. Because it's oh man. Okay. Why did Blake, okay, let me see. I don't know. That's my question. Why does she, let me see, who's here? I don't know. And that's another thing, right? Why did she I don't understand that. She's another Amber Heard. It really does seem like it. Okay, I digress. All right, here's some more. Okay. This is from Variety. Okay. On June 2nd last year, she began to text exchange with an Ends With Us, Bustin' Baldoni, that blamed her assistant for not getting her an updated batch of scripts. She didn't realize where they were new. She didn't actually read the book either. Okay. Lively, new pages can always be sent to me as well. The actress signed with Mr. X, universal symbol for a kiss. Lively followed up with another texture. "I'm just pumping in my trailer if you want to work out our lines." Baldoni responded, "Copy eating with the crew and we'll head that way." So that part. So she was pumping because she just had a baby. She said she invited him to her trailer and said, "I'm pumping, but you can come if you want to talk." So I'm assuming she's not nude or whatever. Canadian men are very possessive. Ryan Reynolds. I've never heard of it being possessive ever, though. Ever. And why would he take it out on Justin? You know what I mean? Not his wife. That part I don't get. It doesn't seem like, if there was chemistry, then why is she so nasty to him? That's not Justin's fault. It's not at all. And I don't see Ryan Reynolds going after another man's career. That's what I don't understand. I think that I think she completely snowed her husband, Ryan Reynolds. I really do. You know, basically that was the gist of her saying that he walked in there while she was breastfeeding and it was very uncomfortable, blah, 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 uninvited. And that was a lie. So, oh, my phone. Oh, I got to plug it in. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I had the whole thing. I don't know why this happened. I think that she fell for Justin. This is my theory. I think that she started to have chemistry with him and fell for Justin a little bit. I think that she's postpartum, and I don't know if she was talking a lot to him and her and Ryan, I guess maybe her and Ryan had something, an argument about it, or maybe like, I don't see him going there ruining somebody's career. I think that she didn't get what it wasn't, I don't know, maybe unbeknownst to Justin, he did not, you know, he wasn't engaging in any chemistry with her. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that he was giving her any reason to think that he was into her too at all. They're both married. And I think she might have had something for him. And when she couldn't get him to reciprocate in a way that she thought that was whatever, she started losing her mind. I don't know how this all started. That's the whole thing. It's like all of a sudden they're having all these nice conversations and they're filming. Post-production turns into like he's this horrible sex predator. And that's another thing. If that you could have walked away. Blake has the star power to walk away from this movie. You know what I mean? Nobody would have known, no harm, no foul. Like she could have said, look, I'm not doing this. And, you know, the movie would have went to somebody else. So she completely, the same thing that Amber did, she completely twisted the entire situation. And I'm sorry that I don't have the actual, let me look, see if I can find more stuff on it. I want to read his thing again to you guys, because it's a completely different story than what she said. And I want to know exactly what Ryan is saying. What does Ryan Reynolds have to say about this? Because I feel like he should be watching his wife be like how much of a problem, like realizing for the first time ever how much of a problem she really is. So, okay. All right. Here's Slate 4 hours ago. All right. I don't know what this is. There's a clear arc emerging in the Blake Lively and Justin scandal. Fucking ads. Doesn't look good for you, it says. I'm not going to sit here with these ads and shit. Come on. Okay. It doesn't look good for anyone. Okay. Well. All right. This is a couple hours ago. Okay. So the past couple of weeks have been purple illustration about confusing. Okay. And removed from reality, the case has become. Last week, Baldoni's legal team released some supposedly unedited footage from all the filming it ends with us that would have you believe proves once and for all that Baldoni, the film's director and star, didn't sexually harass his co-star. Funnily enough, Lively's team seems to agree that the video is damning, only that it incriminates him, not her. It incriminates her to me. This leaks, which also now include a voice note that Baldoni said to have sent to Lively at 2 a.m. during filming at the latest developments in the saga that kicked into high gear last month, when Lively filed a complaint against Baldoni and others behind it. Okay. It covered the New York Times the day after filming, meaning Lively's side coordinated with the paper to some degree. Oh, yeah, to get this story out. That's what it was. Since then, the parties have been trading blows. Baldoni sued him and her again. Okay. Oh, my God. Also, a short period of time implying that he also has to sue Lively into oblivion. Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, did just that 2 weeks ago, filing a $400 million lawsuit against the actress and Ryan for good measure. Now, the publicly legal filings, it's a long thing. I just don't know how this started. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm saying that I think that she started to have feelings for him, and it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe Ryan saw some things. Does anybody have any theories on how this started? It couldn't. Besides, I mean, all right. So we think Ryan Reynolds came in and saw the chemistry. That means he would have to. Why would he take it out on Justin though? He's going to ruin Justin's career. He's a wife. So to me, it's like to ruin somebody's life and career over your jealousy. Like she's moving. How many movies is she? You know, the thing is, take it out on your wife. Don't take it out on the guy that, you know, she turned it around and made it look like something that it wasn't. How can he look at it? How could Ryan see the text messages and think it's anything other than two actors having a discussion? I don't know. And then her trying to literally, the scene of them dancing. I'm like, what in the world? Like, she's not the director. I don't get it. But they look like they had chemistry there. People are saying, oh, she looks uncomfortable. It's a movie. She's an actress. She's acting in that part. She's supposed to act like cool, and I'm not really, I'm not know if I'm into him or not. Not always gross. Like, people are like, oh, well, look how uncomfortable she looks. I'm sorry. Well, that's part of the movie. She's a good actress. Sorry. I don't even know any Canadian men, but I didn't even know Ryan was Canadian. But I feel like, I don't know, he's had a lot of girlfriends, and I don't know. She's an actress. Like, get over it. Like, I don't really think that's him. I don't think that's the thing. I wish he would come out and say something besides making fun of Justin, because his wife looks like a whole asshole right now and a liar. Okay? Like, doctor text messages. She keeps digging herself into a bigger hole. And it's like, every time you reread more and more of it, it's like, oh my God, everything she said was twisted like Amber Heard twisted. You know, like it made, when she was talking at first, it's like, oh my God, that was horrible what she went through. She had to go through this whole movie. From her side of it, the way it sounded bad. But then when you add his story, his truth in with it, the rest of the story, it's nothing but to act. It's just crazy. It's her trying to take over.
Here, Krista.
Hi.
Huh?
I said, did you say my name?
No.
Said Smoky
Okay.
Mountain.
No, I'm just like, I can't believe that I don't know. I want to know what Ryan has to say for himself. It's crazy. The dance scene again, you know what I mean? Like, thank God he let the camera roll and they had a mic on, because, you know, he's the actor, he's Ryle and she's Lily. And I don't know. She makes fun of his nose, and like they're just laughing. And he said that her tanning lotion, she said something like, my tanning lotion, and he's like, I smell something or whatever. It smells good. And it was just crazy. It was just a bunch of, you know, going back and forth. And it didn't seem like anything more than her being bossy. It didn't seem like he was being gross. It was on camera. Everybody was watching. And then, you know, Baldwin, he's like, I'm not attracted to you. It's just crazy. Like, you know, there was no sound. Baldini was caressing her neck and his mouth. Like, I don't know. It was weird. It didn't seem like he was into her, but I don't think that was, I think it was the other way around. And I don't think that she got what she wanted. I don't know. But, you know, the description of his lawsuit is just nuts. Like, the scene was not shot in character, in part because she kept interrupting the scene. I thought the scene would fine if they would just show that and nothing of them talking. She kept breaking character, and he was confused. He was trying to balance and direct scenes, and like, you know, it was constantly, he was getting apologies and hanging there messages and like attaboys from his friends because he was so depressed about how the movie was going and how fucked she was, like, she was fucking it up. It refutes everything that she says. You know, both actors are clearly behaving well within the scope of the scene, they say. Mutual respect, professionalism. The statements, the footage collaborates. Her team thinks it collaborates her complaint. I think it just makes her look like a whole ass liar and an Amber Heard liar. And, you know, what does it actually show? That she's complicated, that, you know, the sound, and she's just like, look, you know, they're talking about how they are with their spouses, and it's funny. They laugh about his nose. You know, she didn't read the book. She said no to the intimacy coordinator. And that was the two things. That's one of the most important things to me, is the intimacy coordinator. When she said he was doing certain things, when she denied, she actually didn't even go see the intimacy coordinator. He had to reiterate what that person was saying back to her. That was him giving direction. That's what she's saying is in the complaint, is he told me to do extra scenes. All he's doing is repeating what the intimacy coordinator told him to say, how they're supposed to do each scene. It's just really a shame for him. And I don't think there's any other way to look at this. I would like to know, Ryan Reynolds, why did this start? Why did she just all of a sudden take over and make him look like a whole... She literally, when they went to the premiere, they were in the basement. He's the director. He owns the movie. He owns the rights to it. Literally, it's crazy. And then she decides she wants to get a gag order over there. Now she wants a gag order after everything she said. He deserves the right to have his information out there just as well as hers. So you mean to tell me you're going to let him be his moral compass completely destroyed by us? And then we just have to wait. You want it sealed? Now you want it sealed? It's too late. You can't put the genie back in the bottle now. You told us that he was giving you extra sexy. It was crazy. I think Ryan took it out. I don't think she was in trouble. I don't think that was... I want Ryan to speak. Yes, you can, please. I need somebody, as I don't think Ryan Reynolds started this. I really don't. Him getting pissed off, it's something she did, I think. All right, I'm going to drop the link. because I really feel like she didn't realize that he was this was going to get us. I don't know. I don't know what she was going home and telling Ryan and yeah, please. You seem like you got a little bit better. Can I call? Yeah, you can call. And Mimir, did you say you wanted to call too or something? Well, there's the link. Whoever wants to join, yeah, there's the link. Because I need some insight here because I am just reading what the articles are saying, and I did go through the what I think it was Heather or somebody was going through the whole lawsuits, both the back and they're both civil, and I don't know how this is going to. She wants it, and I don't think that he should let this go. I would not settle. What is happening? Is my thing? What is happening? Let me shut that. Let me shut these. If anybody has any information on this case, can you send it to my Instagram? All right, I dropped the link if you want to call anybody. Please. She twisted and victimized herself, but for what? Why? That's the thing. How? What was the? Maybe because now if it started with her reputation, that's on her, right? That's not Justin's fault. She was being difficult, right? So for her, when she was turning around, twisting it after, and she went to HR, I believe, after all this was, apparently out about her and stuff, just to combat what was, to make it look like, oh, I went and complained first. Well, then why? If all those complaints to HR, I would have left the movie. You're Ryan Reynolds' wife. You are Blake Lively. I honestly don't even know who Justin Baldini is. I hope everybody knows who he is now. I hope he gets a lot of, I hope he gets a lot of, contacts from this, a lot of work from this. Instead of being his whole career being, his first movie that he directed, he had to go to the basement with his friends to watch it. You know what I mean? And make it look like he did something wrong. However, I dropped the link. If anybody wants to call. Hey, Marianne Parker. All right. Well, I'll wait 1 minute. Wait for you. I want to see if I can find any more information. Like I said, I mean, I just feel bad that Justin. This is our introduction to Justin Baldoni, and he's pretty good looking. And maybe after the baby, didn't she just have a baby or something? I mean, I don't know who picked out the outfits for her too. Where Blake Lively and Taylor Swift stand. I would like to know where Ryan stands. Anybody want to tell me where Ryan stands? Okay, well, here is. I'll see if anybody wants to join, but. Oh my God, Darvo until Blake Lively teams. Oh boy, now they're going to call Darvo? I think Darvo is what she's doing. Wow. Okay. Well, here's something new. This is out an hour ago from Katie Couric. All right. Here's what. Somebody would help me here. Oh, Dustin. Okay, Dustin.
Sorry, I had to drop down a little bit.
That's okay. I thought Palaver was going to call him or Amir and talk about this with me. All right, let me read this real quick from Katie Couric. This is just an hour ago. Okay. It says it's nearly impossible to go a day to go by without hearing something new in the Blake Lively Justin Baldini conflict, she's calling it. Lively filed a complaint then in his lawsuit last month. We know this. So that's a terrorist smear campaign. Weeks later, Baldini. Okay, I don't know. Million defamation, false light invasion of privacy. Lively's lawyers responded, this is an age-old story. A woman speaks up with concrete evidence of sexual harassment. Where? And retaliation. And the abuser attempts to turn the tables on the victim. This is what experts call Darvo. Deny, attack, reverse. You crazy lady. Okay. No, I've not met either one of them. Don't have a horse in this race. Okay. Darvo is an acronym for deny, attack, reverse, victim, and offender. I know that it's a tactic often used when someone called out for particularly egregious or damning behavior. It's also called gaslighting, I believe. Now, it also follows deflection, a tactic used to avoid accountability by avoiding the accusation altogether and instead hurling unrelated accusations at the other party. When deflection hasn't worked, the other party. Okay. The offender denies. Okay, can I get to where's she at here? Okay, now let's see. I'm going to play this real quick for you guys. Am I sharing this? Let me share this. Because there's a video. Where am I?
If you're sharing it, I don't see it. I just see you. I don't see the video.
I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody. All right, hold on. I'm blank. I'm completely out. Oh, what is going on? Oh, my Wi-Fi's fine. Why am I? Damn it. Maybe because I'm trying to open another thing. It's completely screwed. And I don't know why. I'm going to have to open it on my phone. What am I doing? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Hey, Erin. Okay, Norman Muldoon worked on Justin. She said he was a complete gentleman. I mean, he seemed professional in the. Thank God he had all the video of everything. All right, let me read on here because every time I try to open something there, it just gets. Hey, TikTok, I see you guys. Thank you for coming over and running through, everyone. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's see the newest thing. I don't think that's it. I don't think this is Darvo. I know what Darvo is. That's what Louis does. That's something that Louis does. Okay. We have what she alleges. He has the proof that that's not exactly what happened. I don't know how else to get around this. I don't know what else this is not him turning it around and lying on her. It's not a he said, she said. There's proof of what she said happened didn't happen. There's text messages that show that they're complete, not doctored, the ones that were completely, like, ugh, I can't. All right, we'll see. USS Weekly. Blake Lively's friendship has, who cares about them? I don't care. Okay, they're stronger than ever. I don't know, whatever. They said that Taylor had something to do with this. At the end of the article, I sent your Gmail as apology. I saw that, and I don't really care. The apology, I believe, was for something completely different. I don't think it was an apology for anything that she's saying he did. Yeah. Hey, Caliber. Are you there? Caliber.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you. Yay. How are you?
First of all, I want Mamir
Yes.
to be so sorry that she refuses to join because she's like, I'm a Canadian.
I want her to come. I know. I wish she would. So, all right.
She's so lovely.
I know. I love you guys too for joining. So, what is your thoughts? Because I know you're probably paying a little bit more attention than I am. I don't understand. What am I missing? Am I missing anything?
I don't. Okay, this is the thing. I'm also like you. I missed it until I found out a little tidbit of information why Uber was so distancing herself from Brynn.
Before she called her.
Yes, it was just so interesting. The thing is, I don't know if you guys recall, there was a cast member that was dismissed before she had filmed a couple of episodes.
Okay.
Lizzie.
That's Lizzie?
Yes, that's Lizzie.
Oh, I thought Lizzie was a journalist.
Oh my God, she is so, like, I didn't pay attention to it until the debacle in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
I think I mentioned it a couple of times. I think it was, by the way, this is why I love Mamir, because we kind of like hop around different, like,
I know. It's okay.
Similar spheres,
Honestly, you're in the right place because I can't stick to.
I love you so much. Don't even. No, we're like the same. Like, we're in the same sphere. So okay, the thing is, it actually made sense to me why Uber was so activated this season about Brynn, because she witnessed the conversation between it is on YouTube, actually. Okay. When she said, "You are vindicated, Lizzie," because she had witnessed Brynn. Brynn just, I don't know what is wrong with that girl.
I think that she needs. She's.
Oh, she
I,
needs
I
to go
something's
see
wrong.
like a therapist or like a psychiatrist.
Yeah, like, what is wrong? Like, I don't know what's wrong with her. Like, what is wrong with you? Are
Well,
you?
there's somebody might say the same thing about us,
I know,
Krista.
but we're not weaponizing rape and essay. You know. You know what I'm
No, but
saying?
it made sense to me
Yeah.
when the reason I was like, Uba, come on, I know you like my parents are Africans. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if you can hear. The thing is that drag me around the world, so my accent is horrible. I sound like Dorit.
No,
There's
I
no
love it. I love it.
I
I love
no,
it.
no, but the thing is, it's like I know my people because I go back home. If you hear her, like I also hear like she has a way. We always like tend to um like do analogies with animals. Like
Okay.
you're a leopard or you're a
Pigeon.
frog or you're a
Pigeon.
pigeon. When she said pigeon, I'm like,
Pigeon.
oh my
Love it.
goodness, that is so West African,
I know.
And yeah, but no, I understand now. I think Uba came in with like, oh my God, Brynn did that to Lizzie. She's gonna try to do that to me.
She's
And I
dangerous.
didn't get it. Yeah, I didn't get it until thank God for Jessel. I don't care how beige Jessel is. I love her.
Hey,
I don't care. She
she's
can be
great.
boring.
But doesn't she look like she's got a little bit of pop, a lot of glow up to her
Oh,
now? The
she
reason
did, and good for her. Good
she
for
needed
her.
it. She's a beautiful girl. She's beautiful, and she's got great skin.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
like
Also,
Jessel.
she's an actual, people say girls girl. A lot of
She
people say
is. She
girls
is.
girl. They are the mean girls that like they're gaslighting us. Jessel was like, Uba, how could you say that to Bryn?
I
And
know.
oh my heart, I cried so much,
I
Krista.
know. Watching Upa, I was like, oh
Oh,
my. I remember Laura's
I
like, don't
don't
watch it. She's
cry.
like, don't watch it right now.
I'm not emotional, but I cried because
We're
it
empaths
affected her.
because it's not fair. It's really fucking fucked up.
It's really, and I
That,
put in a chat. I don't know if I think I put in the chat. It reminded me of the colorism, like
oh yeah,
Raquel.
on yep.
Raquel.
Potomac, was
Oh,
it Potomac or Atlanta? They were doing that. Potomac, I think.
no, Potomac, sweetie.
Yeah. I felt like that was a lot of that in the beginning. Well, a lot of that with Candace, and that's the
Oh
first time
my!
I ever saw, like, that's the first time I ever wrote, like,
Now I'm
watched.
like Potomac. Yeah, Potomac is
I was like,
child
oh, that's a
play.
real big thing. Wow. I didn't
By
realize
the
that
way,
but yeah.
I I think I'm talking over you a lot. I wanted to say sorry.
No, I'm probably doing it to you, and I usually mute.
No, no,
I usually
no. You're
mute
doing
myself
fine.
until you're done talking. I'll mute myself until you're done talking.
No, don't mute, please. I need to check myself a little bit.
No, you don't. I need somebody else up here to tell me, because I know Dustin has opinions, but Dustin, I feel like, I don't know.
By the way, Dustin,
I always talk over poor Dustin, and I feel like I drown him out, and I don't want to do that. I feel bad, so I always want somebody else up here to bounce
look,
me out.
we're in your universe. You are God.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
By the way, I'm
Tell me more. Tell
agnostic.
me
I
more.
don't. I'm not
Tell me how
religious.
wonderful I am. Tell all the 500 people watching how great I am. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. You bend the knee, okay, and
Oh,
subscribe and join. And
please do all
now,
that.
can I tell
Monday,
you something?
I miss you guys when I'm not on.
No, I'm telling you, I'm very picky. It takes me like a year to really like follow and join people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think somebody else in your previous video said they're watching the bushes. That was so funny. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yes, I do too.
You know what that's from? That's from I think one of the franchises. I think Jersey or somebody, one of the franchises, and
Yeah.
they were watching from the bushes, and that's when now
Oh.
everyone on YouTube says it. That's what they call it now, like trolling, just watching from the bushes, and then I like that because I do see how many people watch, but there's only certain people that unless you type in the chat, I can only see your view. And
But
TikTok is
yeah, it's like if you're going on a job or anything, you have to vet people. So I watch in the bushes, and you are my people, like larger curves. Oh my god, I love her. I want
like we
her.
bounce off each other. Like we bounce off each other.
Yeah,
We
it's
4
like
hours.
it's just your community. It's not just. It's like you, Krista. You built this community.
I know. 4
How
years.
amazing is it? It's like crazy.
What? Whoa. Hold on. Hold up. What? Oh my God. Reality connoisseur. Did you see the palaver?
I didn't see that. What did it say?
It says Gretchen's back on OC. So wait, so is she going to be, she's
Wait,
probably,
Gretchen Rossi?
yes. I guess.
I'm sorry.
I'm happy. No, that makes me happy.
Who is reality connoisseur? I need to send him flowers or a candle.
It's she.
Oh, excuse me. I don't. Okay.
It's Mimi. But oh my god. So wait, I feel like her being back on there is good because she is old OC.
Can you please ask her to call, please?
Oh my god, Slade. We're gonna have Slade back.
Can you please? This is like breaking news.
Wait. Listen, did you hear what I said? Slade's gonna be there. Slade is back.
I don't care about Slade. I don't care about Gretchen.
Because John, listen, we called John Slade 2.0, and now we have Alexis's place with Slade. So, oh my god!
I mean, John Jensen, JJ, Johnny J. He was 0.1. He would never meet the level of Slade. But Slade.
He's just as slimy as Slade.
And Can you please tell her to click on the link? It would be so nice.
Oh my god, he dated he dated Lori.
Oh, he was all over.
Oh my god. I can't stand it. I don't.
This is breaking news. Reality connoisseur.
I actually care about that.
Oh my. Okay, tell her to be nice to me next time.
Are you reading what they're writing about you? All nice stuff. Can you read the chat? I read the.
Amir and I, we were checking out the.
Where were you guys at?
She was like, Palaver, what the heck? I'm like, hello.
Where at? Where were you at? Where at?
No, Mimir was doing research for you, Missy.
I know. That's why I'm asking. Where was she at? Don't tell me. All right, please tell me. I'm probably gonna be.
It was the official Bravo. Like they were doing a rerun of all of the Bravo. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And people were throwing like a lot. She's doing her job.
Wait.
Mimir is a good friend.
I know she's
amazing
podcast manager. Producer.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. So Bravo was running a live chat, like a rerun.
Yeah, and a loop. So
and a live chat.
Yeah. So, I love. They were giving like little like major events in this in the season, but they and then they would loop it so more. If you were in the morning, you were midnight or midday, mid afternoon. It was awesome. And then Mimir was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Oh,
They did it for Beverly Hills, and I was in there. I was in the live chat, right? And guess who they were responding? Guess who it is? But guess who it is responding in the live chat for Bravo? It's Alex. It's Alex Baskin.
Oh my god!
So listen, I realized that when I realized it was him, I said, "You fucker." I said, "You better freaking fix." I was
he was not there unless he used a moniker.
No, he's the Bravo live chat person. When you're in the live chat, the person that responds,
Oh my
it's Alex
God.
Baskin running it. So I don't know if they responded back to you, but I was talking to the Bravo person. People were talking to him, and I really, he said it was Alex Baskin. And
Oh my
he's the
God.
showrunner. And I was like, I was like, you fucker. And he starts laughing. I said,
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, because we were talking, we were like laughing about like all the shit that I disagree with that he does. And he's like, it was funny because it was nice to joke around with him about it. Because he's like, I know. I'm like, I
Oh
can't
my
believe it.
goodness. That is
I'm
hilarious.
I hope it's still running.
See,
I
I
wish it was running.
don't know the production people, but I do know
It's only,
some of the cast.
we only know them because they ruined the shows, because they have decided that they're the eighth housewife, and they ruined Jersey. They ruined all Salt Lake. They're trying to ruin OC. I'm serious. I said, why do you do that?
I believe so. There's some
They
of them.
have lies. They lie to them. They make Heather seem like she's got the biggest dick in the room, and then they go after them. Huh?
Can we? She does no. Heather Gay does not, and she thinks she does.
Well, they made her feel like that 2 years in a row.
Oh,
and I'm tired.
Can you please beg Lanier to please hit the StreamYard calling ring?
She did before, but she doesn't.
Sweetie.
She can use the avatar, but I want to talk about. Are you paying attention to the Blake and?
Oh bloody hell yeah! You know,
okay.
I am going to give you a little bit of tea. I was a legal research assistant, and like coordinating with the editors on the Dep V Heard case. Mm-hmm. This is me. Literally, I followed her UK case when she accused Johnny Depp, and it's like it's the hashtag Me Too thing. I'm like, this guy's disgusting. I don't know how I'm gonna do my job, and they're like, no, because at that time, the trial, everything was being televised.
Yeah.
So I had to prep my attorney. Mind you, I'm not an employee. I'm a consultant, basically research analyst. I have to work with editors of the content creators, make sure. So when my attorney goes on TV and gives his analysis, right, I have to make sure that every slide is vetted. I went. By the way, I like Johnny is like my teen Bob. He's cute, and I'm like,
hold on, I'm so lost. I'm lost. Yeah. Hold on, back up. Can you stop for 1 second? I'm so confused right now.
Sure.
What are we talking about? We're talking about we're talking about Blake.
Yeah. Okay. But the thing, I am bringing you back to why I do not sign up with the Blake Lively stuff.
So do you agree with him or her right now?
I agree with no, I don't agree. My instinct is on Justin's side because
of the lawsuit, right?
Because Amber burned me, because I am a hashtag Me Too believe or will. And then when I was working and diving into the evidence and everything, working to, following everything and being, it was insane. I'm like, okay, I'll believe you, but I don't have to believe every man or woman. Everybody can be a liar. I'm never going to say believe every woman. I can't do that.
Well, we can't. It comes down to court documents and charges. It's not what you believe, it's what you can prove in court. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove in court.
The evidence right now is making me scared. I'm like, why? Also, I am a mom of boys, and they are gentle, and making them look like, oh no, you are just a feminist. It's like, what's wrong with that? They're nice. They're
I know, but
nice
why?
people.
I don't understand what happened as it started though. Why did Ryan Reynolds? What made this turn into Ryan trying to destroy another man's career on top of his wife? That's what I don't understand.
I
mean, I don't
I
know what am I
I
missing. And here's our lawyer right now.
I
Here's our
think
lawyer, Manny.
power corrupts. I
Mhm.
think power corrupts.
Well, I don't think he's corrupt though.
Oh,
Manny,
I think he does.
but wait, why though? Why would Ryan Reynolds be? What have you ever heard him being corrupt of anyway? In any way at all? I've never in my life heard anything bad about Ryan Reynolds at all, or Justin.
Me either.
That's what I
Trust
mean.
me.
So what makes you think that though?
I think there is a point where you feel okay. Look at
Him or
all.
Ryan Reynolds?
Say that again. I'm
Wait, are
sorry.
you talking about Ryan or are you talking about Justin?
Ryan. No. Justin is a level to me. And I could be wrong. It's my personal opinion. It's nobody else's, right?
Okay, what do you think about Justin though?
I think Justin is just one of when the hashtag Me Too started and they're like, man, you need to believe in us. I think the Justins of men have been in our reality, but we're like, oh no, you're a dweeb and you're like, we want the bad boys. I think he has always been his mother.
Justin?
Yeah.
His
Hold
mother.
on. You both think Justin's a bad person?
No.
He's a great.
Oh, I'm confused. What are you guys talking? I'm so confused. I thought you said he was a bad guy.
No, we are.
Okay.
Okay, I think somebody else wants to speak.
It's Manny. I'm so confused. I maybe I'm not following.
I think what she's saying is that Justin has always been the type of man who's like not afraid to be vulnerable about his feelings and having empathy and
right. But what is
doing all these things that traditionally our society
is masculine.
Yeah, it's viewed as a like emasculating a man, but he's never been afraid of that. Now, can I tell you what my theory is about this whole scandal? Okay, first of all, I didn't see the movie.
Hold on, before everybody starts talking, please, can I say something, please?
Yes,
before
go ahead.
Start talking. I know that I talk, but can we just definitely right now? I know I do it too. Let's one at a time. Let's stick to the. I'm getting confused because this is an important topic. I want to hear everybody's, and I don't want to get confused. And I get so. What's your? You go first, Manny. Or Manny, what do you think? I'm going to mute myself.
Let me tell you, I didn't watch this movie. My sister did because apparently the movie is based on a book. And my sister read the book and she was really looking forward to the movie. Now, the movie itself sucks. That's what I've heard. It's just a bad movie. It's not that well. It wasn't made that well, whatever. Okay, this scandal really began with this. When the movie was being promoted in interviews and things like that, Blake Lively's attitude towards the movie was very weird because the issue is about domestic violence.
Preach.
This woman, instead of talking about the significance of domestic violence and how it impacts women in relationships, she starts talking about her hairline products, about her dress, about her friend Taylor Swift, and she was just being super rude about the topic, being very insensitive.
Yes.
Justin was the one that wanted to stay on topic, stay on theme, and this all came to a boiling point at the night of the premiere. Blake Lively and her dumb husband, who I'm going to get to in a second, Ryan Reynolds, were in the red carpet, like if they're the king and queen of Hollywood. You want to know where Justin was? Locked in the basement with his family. So then, this is the crazy thing. Fans, they start to realize that Blake Lively is a mean girl. But you know what Blake Lively does? She wants to spin the narrative and say that it's been Justin who wants to ruin her reputation. So that's when Justin said, no, I'm not going to allow this. If we're going to say the truth, we're going to say the whole truth. And that's why he's suing Blake and Ryan.
But what?
I am holding flags right now. Thank you. May I please ask your name?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, you summarized that so succinctly.
I know, but can I say?
Thank you.
Can I ask a question? How come nobody's answering this question for me though? Why is what made Ryan Reynolds turn into this crazy, allegedly jealous person and recreate scenes and ruin another man's career? Did she really go? Do you think she's going back and lying through her
Well,
teeth?
can I tell you my theory? And
Yes,
this is my
please
theory.
do.
I might
wanna
be
know
wrong.
how this
I
started.
might be wrong, you guys. This is just my personal theory.
Just wanna know
I
how-
think Blake Lively might have catch feelings for Jessel.
Yes, yes, that's exactly what I said. I said, listen, no, honestly, she probably.
So sorry.
Listen, no, it's honestly. Let me. Honestly, I think she was postpartum, right? And
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think in her head, she thought that he didn't respond back the way she wanted him to, and she lied to herself, like made all this stuff in her head. Because I truly believe she believes what she's saying happened.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
she's
she's like Amber Heard.
delusional.
Like Amber Heard, she believes her lies,
Oh
and
my
her
God.
belief. Huh? What?
I said, oh my God. When
I
you,
can't hear.
yeah, sorry.
Can't hear. Manny, did you say something?
No.
No, I do. I think that she got some kind of feel, and maybe not like nothing happened, but we saw how many times they seemed like they were getting along pretty well. But
Yeah.
I like the fact that he was going along to get along, and that makes me sad for him, that he had to go through this. But I don't know what made Ryan, and he had to be going home, and he's probably been believing like I can't. Let's see how this get. I can't.
I can tell you what made it wrong for Ryan Reynolds. Do you
What
hear?
happened?
If you watch a lot of ethnic
help me out.
stuff, you get them.
I get that he's a great guy.
them
That's what I
as you get them.
No, I think he's a good guy. I see all good guys. I see comedy,
No,
laughing.
No.
no.
He isn't like
I-
that.
No, this is the thing. You lose them as you get them. How did
don't know what you're talking
he
about.
become
I don't know what you're talking about.
entangled?
I don't know what
with-
you're talking about. Please help me
Okay.
enlighten me here. What are we talking about, Ryan Reynolds?
Well,
Because tell me what makes you think. Honestly, give me like what you guys saw, not opinion. What makes you think?
no,
that
it's not an opinion. It's fact.
No, when did he to ruin another man's career? Tell me what makes you think that he would go as far as to ruin another man's career. Tell me.
Okay, this is the thing. I want you to put yourself. Let's say if you were Blake.
Okay, I would
and
not.
Your
I wouldn't be Blake.
husband was the fantastic.
Great,
First of all,
wonderful,
right now,
amazing.
do you think your husband would ever let anybody?
It's a movie.
Let's say you fibbed.
Oh,
And you exaggerated
but
somebody
she's lying.
hurting you. Your husband will protect you.
that's not what I'm saying. I know that. I'm saying she probably lied to Ryan. So that's what I'm saying. It's not that he just came out of the blue and just saw something that wasn't true and just decided to be a monster. That's my point.
Okay.
He was lying to him. She was making him think something was going on. It's a movie. They had sex scenes. Yes, that's going to happen.
Absolutely.
So she's not going to get jealous over a movie. It's an actor. They're actors.
Yeah, but at the
she
same
actually
time,
did.
at the same time, I think Ryan Reynolds is an entitled person because who the hell do you think
Then
you
make the
are
movie.
to go
Thank
into
you.
somebody
That's
else's
what I'm
movie
asking.
and write scenes for it?
That's
Get
what
the
I'm
hell
asking
out.
you. That's what I'm asking you. He's not that person. He's
Oh,
never
he
done
is.
this before.
He
When?
is.
He actually is.
When? Tell me
Krista.
when. You guys aren't answering me. You're just literally saying things and not answering me.
What?
When did he show you that he's ever done this before? He's ever gone against? He's freaked out, ruined another man's career. Tell me when you've seen him.
We don't know him personally. We
Yeah, we
have
don't know
to
him
evaluate based on the evidence
So
right now.
what
And he
evidence-
looks crazy.
Okay, so he looks crazy. So do I. So I'm going to ruin another person's career. That's not healthy.
why.
That doesn't listen. That doesn't add up to me. You guys just take any. I've never seen Ryan act like an entitled. You think he's entitled? Then what? He has enough money to make the movie himself. He would have
But
just
you
made another
don't know
movie.
him personally. You don't know what his feelings are towards
That's what
the
I'm asking you.
person
And
that he
that's what I'm
loves.
asking you. You're saying that he's this jealous, crazy person. He looks crazy.
Is Emmanuel gonna help me translate my English?
I'm so
Please.
confused. I'm so confused.
Where are you from?
Where you have ever seen Ryan Reynolds act like this?
Oh, he.
When? Tell me.
There are videos.
What are you talking about? This is serious,
know.
though. He literally has I've never seen somebody that angry to like really fuck with somebody's life like that unless you really think he's done something to your wife.
See,
And
that is the point, though.
then
That's
it's
the
not his
point.
fault. It's Blake. Then it's Blake lying to
No,
Ryan.
can I say something, please?
Jesus
So
Christ! Can somebody help me out here?
the
I'm
reason
not-
we know for a
How do you
fact,
know that Ryan
well,
does
we
it?
don't know
How do you
anything
know
for a fact.
Ryan's fault? How is
Okay,
it
let me
Ryan's
say
fault?
this. Let me say
Okay.
this.
Just please go by what you see on TV. Like,
Yes.
you know, we
Okay.
don't know.
Maybe this
don't know
will
what you've seen.
help you understand
You're
it.
both
So
saying that this is all Ryan and not Blake.
yes,
That
well,
this
no,
is
it's
all
both. It's both.
Yeah.
But
When did
let
he
me say
ever-
this.
You think all of a sudden he just turned into this monster?
Well, no,
No.
clearly he's
Okay.
been like this all the whole
No.
time. But
When?
let
How?
me say
Who,
this. So
Everybody that's ever worked with him said no.
can I say one thing?
5 different people. 5 different people.
Candace Owens
Yeah.
broke this story that she
She
got in contact with a person who worked.
Because Blake lied to him. Blake was lying.
No. This has got nothing to do with Blake. This is about Candace Owens speaking to somebody who worked on the set of It Ends With Us.
And what happened?
And the person who worked on the movie personally told Candace Owens that the true villain was Ryan Reynolds.
So Ryan came in and saw acting sex scenes and decided that his wife can't do sex scenes with anybody, and turned it into a nightmare where his wife had to then lie and say that she's being SA'd. Come on, man. Really?
It said that Ryan Reynolds started.
You don't think it started before that at home? You don't think he heard something at home? You don't think he read her text message? Like, he didn't just walk into a movie set and ruin his life and ruin his Christmas.
That's true. That's true. She told him, but that doesn't make it. Yeah.
It had to be something really fucking bad that he believed. Because when the fuck is
of course, his husband, he would believe. I would expect my husband to believe me.
Right, but guess what? She lied, and it's proof that she lied.
Wait,
yes.
Krista.
What?
Krista, can I please read this? What Candace Owens put. Okay.
I don't care.
Like I said.
By the way, can I just a little note? I am not believing anything Candace Owens is saying. I'm gonna take it with a cup of salt.
That's true.
I believe all this happened. I believe all this happened. But I also believe Ryan didn't just turn into.
I don't believe anything Candace Owens says, but you know what? This case is amazing. This is blowing our minds.
I heard that he went on the set and freaked out, but not out of the fucking blue.
He probably did.
Okay, well, maybe let's read it, and then maybe it'll make sense.
Let's listen to him.
Okay, so this is what Candace.
What did he say?
This is let's listen. Okay, so
go ahead.
This is Candace Owens posting this. Who said she received this information from somebody who worked on the set of It Ends With Us. Okay, so this is what it says.
Okay.
She says, this person is alleging that everything started when Ryan Reynolds decided to stroll onto the movie set one day and review the footage that they filmed for the day.
For what?
He then also decided to take a look at the script, and between the two, something allegedly set him off. This person claims that the production assistants that overheard Ryan and Blake having an argument in her trailer.
Here we go, finally.
So Ryan Reynolds started being on the set on a regular basis as if he were her chaperone. And that is when he started inserting himself in the actual production, including writing lines.
Thank you.
The next part is what has been alleged through the lawsuit. So Ryan began inserting himself in an effort to change lines and change scenes. But it gets better. It's clear Ryan was determined to humiliate and win against Justin Baldoni. He went so far as to include lines.
Please. One at a time, please. Go ahead, please finish. My brain's hurting.
Okay, he went so far.
Don't twist me all around in circles, please. Just like no, seriously, I'm not laughing.
I apologize.
Because I'm not trying to say that I don't believe somebody that got SA. I'm not saying that. I need to know how did Ryan Reynolds, who is never ever shown an ounce of he strolls on the set, everything's great. He sees something and then he has a fight with Blake. All of a sudden, he wants to ruin this man's career in life, right?
Yeah, okay, so it says he went as far as to include lines in his separate movie, Deadpool and the Wolverine, about having an intimacy coordinator on set and making listen to this, making
I heard it.
fun
I know.
of Justin Baldoni's feminism.
Well, this is
and
not
his
breaking
podcast.
news. We've all heard this.
No, but it's important now because listen, I get that part of it, but what I'm saying to you is it's not like he just what she's saying happened is the little bits of a story that didn't really, you know what I mean? He's actually
Oh, look, Krista, listen to this part.
Yeah.
It says, also, this is not the first time Ryan Reynolds has used his
Okay.
character to humiliate someone he didn't like. More evidence of that will drop later. But
Right, but what
Ryan
about
then allegedly, presented an ultimatum to WME, the biggest talent agency in Hollywood, whose client roster includes everyone from Taylor Swift to Justin Baldoni.
Yeah. But guess what? If it was that bad, they could have walked off the fucking set. They got the star power.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think Justin did anything fucking wrong here at all. I think that she fucked up. And she thought that she could guide her husband. And then it turned into something that she didn't expect him to do. And I'm telling you, for him to do is what he's doing to Justin Baldoni is like hatred. Okay. You have to really believe your wife is what your wife's telling you. Or you really think that like everybody on the set that he was professional. He was like that Ryan. I'm not Justin. What?
Can I just say something?
Every single person said that.
Jealous.
No, not Ryan.
Yes.
Justin. Not Ryan. Justin. Everybody said Justin.
Ryan was jealous of Justin.
Exactly.
Ryan,
Justin did nothing wrong. It's all
no,
fucking.
he didn't.
Blake,
The poor guy.
But why would it be this guy? Because fucking his wife. Because his wife has probably got caught fucking saying shit about him. I'm telling you right now. I don't see a grown ass man ruining his life, his reputation, to ruin another man's life and reputation. You know what I'm saying? Unless you fucking have. So it's like, what set him off to make him do this? His wife fucking lying to him, she was fucking falling for him or something, because he's married.
But okay, can I ask you something? Why is it so hard for you to believe that maybe Ryan is not a good guy?
What do you mean? Because when have I ever heard anything different? I'm going by we don't know these people, so we're going by what other people have said about them. What we've always
I've heard he was a great guy. My kids love him until I heard this story. And
this is crazy.
Like, are you kidding me?
What makes you think he's not a great guy? Whatever before this, what makes you think he wasn't though?
I didn't care about him. It was just my kids dragging me to his.
I never liked him, to be honest with
you.
You
Asked me a question, so I asked you. You don't have to care. I'm just saying, like I'm caring because I'm talking about this story.
I only care about injustice. This seems like an Amber Heard takedown. Even their mannerism.
Where in this is Justin the bad guy here? Like,
no, he's not. He's
none of us
think that.
None of us think
that. And where have you ever? Where before this? When has Ryan Reynolds blew his whole life up? Him and his wife. Have they ever tried to
care?
Okay, let me ask you this.
I didn't care about Ryan Reynolds.
Well, then don't talk about it with me. Then you don't have to talk about it with me. Then I do, because that's what I have.
I didn't care about Ryan. I knew Justin Baldoni.
I don't care
because I am like an indie type of indie movies type of person.
I feel like Justin is getting fucked here.
Yeah, and also I know once Amber
he needs to leave his wife.
Once Amber Heard snowed me, I believed in her UK thing, and when the defamation came to the US. I was like, I'm not working on that. I had to work on literally doing like editing, like looking at videos and figuring and doing research for the attorneys that would have to go on different platforms, either mainstream media or, like YouTube and everything. Looking at those videos and making sure my attorney doesn't look like an idiot,
Okay.
I was like, oh my God, okay. I believe in women, but I'm never. And then when I saw her,
we can't.
When I saw that lady, Blake Light, I was like, she has the look at her hands.
I don't know any of that. I don't know her at all.
I didn't know her, but my spidey tingles. I was like, she's lying. That's not true. And then when the attorney dropped the videos, I was like, yeah, I knew
That's
it.
the thing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm not going to not believe people just because of what Amber did, but what it is exactly how Amber Heard told her story. It was pieces of things that weren't, we get the whole story from the guy that she's accusing. Like Johnny Depp showed the whole video, the whole text, the whole conversation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Justin is the
Johnny
man.
Depp wasn't all that innocent, though. I'm just gonna say that.
What do you mean? Okay, well maybe he wasn't,
Well,
but like
that's a whole other story. But
Who was
But listen, but Amber, I'm going to this is case study, right? Amber Heard lied about bits and
He
pieces of
lied
things
her
that were
ass off.
happening. Huh?
Metadata proof
Exactly.
sunk her.
So does this here. Justin has all the fucking video of this.
Metadata is on a sunk
I'm
blade.
gonna mute myself. You guys are done. Like I'm being serious, guys. I'm like, I don't like. I'm just like, I don't know. Ryan Reynolds has said nothing since this. Has he said anything about this at all? Like, I want him to say, "Oh yeah, I you know that lawsuit that now that Justin has." Like, do they have something to prove that Justin's lying? You know what I mean? It looks like he had just found out his wife's a whole ass liar, and he's been set the fuck up, and he just blew his life up because he believed his wife. And finally,
no, that's not what happened. Ryan Reynolds
Really?
was a free agent who
yes,
was
because he
probably
believed his wife. He owned he owns his own goddamn production studio. Think about it. Why would he blow his life up unless he believed his wife? Think about it. He's now looking at
believe his wife about what?
Oh my God, are you serious?
Well,
The nude photos, the friggin' the intimacy coordinator, the text messages that were doctored, the friggin' scene that he had video and sound of, she lied about. Are you serious? All the things that she alleged him of, he's got the full proof of the whole text messages, the whole everything. Literally saying, oh my God, I can't believe this girl did this. I didn't want to expose this, but look, this is really what happened. You're not going to accuse me of this. This is proof right here. I have the messages from the coordinator. I have the friggin' porn you said was porn. He has a book about it. She said all these things she brought up first. She turned things around like Amber Heard did.
That might be true, but I'm not going to give Ryan a pass.
I'm not giving Ryan a pass. I'm giving him a pass. Literally, he believed his wife, and now he's seeing that she lied, right? So, like, I honestly, at this point, if everybody else is looking at it the same way, he should be too, because he got set the fuck up by his wife, because he didn't know who was lying and who wasn't until the lawsuit came out, and he has all the video and stuff, and the true text messages, and the fact that, oh my God, I just tried to literally ruin somebody's career because I thought this happened, and really it's this. Like, I think Ryan's a reasonable man. I would hope. Like, how do you get this far in life?
I don't know.
You don't think how is he not reasonable? He owns He's a millionaire. He's an actor. He's an A-list actor. I really do think that he's a smart man, or he wouldn't be where he is. You know what I mean? And to ruin your career like this and fuck your name up and your reputation, you went after another man's career and called him.
Well, that is the point, though, Krista.
Then why isn't he saying why? Why did he do it? He believed what his wife said. Now that
I don't. I think he just had a wife who had a tendency to be a Karen, and you gotta defend your wife.
This is more than it's because he believes his wife. Okay, his wife she's been in so many movies, sex scenes with other men.
Stupid things. That my husband was like, please never do that again.
I'm leaving. I'm going. Nobody's listening to me. Goodbye.
Oh.
I'm so confused.
I am very okay. This is a thing. She needs a moment, and first of all, she has a point of view, and that's hers, and we have to respect that.
Like, seriously,
and that is what it is. She is a platform owner, but the other thing is, one thing I love about her is, like, she does really allow
nobody lets me speak.
Hey, babe.
And then I ask questions and nobody answers them.
Oh, sorry.
No, seriously.
I love you. I love you so much.
I'm going to accuse of not believing somebody over something. I mean, I'm literally asking how this all started. And
it's fine.
And nobody's fucking listening to me either.
No, we're listening.
Be like Adam. Adam can run it. Adam can, like, control his freaking panel, and I can't.
No, listen, when you need to go, I've been with you enough when you're like, dude, I get to
I
exit
just
for
want
2
to have a
seconds.
discussion. I just want to speak of what we can see. I don't want to hear about like. I just want to like. I don't know. Whatever. I guess I'm wrong. I guess Ryan's a crazy
No,
person.
you're
I
not.
never saw it, and I guess I don't understand that what happened. I guess I don't know.
It's
To me, I would like
the
Ryan.
thing is, we love you. You can ask
Okay,
anybody
you
who's
can love me all you want. I love you guys too, but I'm literally so frustrated right now. My brain hurts.
okay.
trying-
What do you want us to say? We love
No, because I'm asking-
Ryan Reynolds. Woo, Ryan.
See what I mean? Did I say that at all? Did I ask for that at all? I don't think I said that at all.
No, it's just
That's
me
all.
exaggerating.
All right, I'm gonna end this chat. I'm gonna end this, guys. I love you all.
Oh, bloody hell.
Goodbye.
Okay.
I'm serious. Like, what the fuck? I
Can
love you
you
guys.
not